Welcome, everybody, to Potato Place Gaming. We're playing Campaign 2, name TBD. I hope you really liked that video.
We only had the lights on.
That's all right.
We can fix it later.
Oh, yeah.
Hey! Yeah, see, Hawkman gets it.
You can go to everybody. You don't have to just stick on me.
Well, I didn't know if you, when you were ready, I didn't know if you had an
Give
announcement.
me a second.
Nope.
I'm going to reach around you and pop the light on.
He's going to give the whole reach around, guys.
Just let it be, John.
We're fine.
Anyway.
Announcements.
As always, we are playing for Extra Life. We're playing games, helping kids. That donation link is down below.
What's happening?
Fun stuff. This is a big thank you to Andreas at Fantastical Filaments. He's provided a lot of the miniatures that we use in our campaigns. Thank you, Julian at Astral Grave. You can see it a little bit in our little lower thirds. You can see it in our little character card sheets that are playing right now. He did our character portraits as well as our Potato Place Gaming logo. We do have a incentive going on right now. For every $5 you donate to any of our Extra Life campaigns, you will be entered into a drawing to receive a Falcon Punch helmet.
Oh.
You're fine. I'm just talking to him. Don't worry about it.
I just got distracted. ADD.
Words.
I don't think I have anything else besides that stuff. We are very close to the end of the 2024 Extra Life season. 2025 season will start up shortly after the new year. This is the last D&D stream of the year. I don't know what the other streams are planned for.
Yeah, I don't think I'll stream on Christmas Eve.
Yep, that's what I was just thinking. Maybe we'll have some surprise streams going on during the next week.
2025 is going to be the year of
2025 will be the year of the potato.
Merry Christmas, everybody, if you're watching this in the future.
Woo.
Or not in the future.
Feliz Navidad, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever you want to call.
Festivus for the rest of us.
That works as well.
Anybody else have anything?
Happy holidays.
Mary Chrysler.
We're going to go back so everybody
the
can
intro
watch
again.
that beautiful intro video one more time. And be ready for the realm of Collkrag, everybody.
Welcome. Last we left off, the newly found group of adventurers met up in an alley. Half of you were tasked with killing the other half.
And we didn't do that.
When you didn't do that, you were ambushed. People sent from Lord Seraphite and the guards, the corrupt guards of the city, who wanted you all eliminated. There was a scuffle. Afterwards, you guys chose to investigate Lord Shalaman, I believe. Is that correct?
Yep.
You were unsuccessful in infiltrating. You were caught brought down into his dungeon, where you did meet Lord Phalor Shalaman, who was a eccentric character, I would say.
That would,
Um,
yep.
Seem legit.
Understatement.
Excuse me. Sorry.
Um,
I mean to kick you.
he very much is interested in Lord Seraphite's removal and saw you guys as a means to an end. He let you go and said that he would be happy to work with you if you guys could bring him Lord Shalavan's head. You guys then made your way back to the Shade. You did so through Old Nan's Bakery. Or butcher shop, not bakery.
R.I.P.
And
She
you
was a
found out
demon.
that Old Nan was not, in fact, Old Nan. She was something else.
Yeah.
After a scuffle, you made your way into the secret entrance, back into the Shade, where you came across an individual who half the party wanted to kill, the other half let him go.
Knock him out.
You then weave deeper and deeper into the city, heading towards the tree tower, the ancestral seat of House Pale Arrow, also where Lady Pale Arrow is, where you think Lord Seraphite is, to confront Lord Seraphite. You made your way underneath this massive tree that has huge roots that go all throughout the city, probably extend outside of the city, to where you saw the roots were pretty close to being dead from the abundance of mushrooms, rot, and decay. Yeah, that was particularly probably upsetting to you, Sammy. But you made your way up and through a door to the entrance to one of the far down dungeons or storage rooms. You're not really sure, but that's where we will pick up. Did I miss anything? If you want to know more, watch last episode.
I don't think you missed anything.
I don't think you missed anything either.
Okay, so as you all,
It says losing Harrison's a little.
What you mean?
wait, I don't know what that means.
Edison got quiet for a sec.
I would just continue and we'll...
Is it because I turned my head?
Maybe. While you were coughing, so you didn't cough into the mic.
Yeah.
I don't know. Right? I mean, it's the older boy. We haven't gotten the other one fixed yet. I still got all the parts for it.
So, as you guys did take a good chunk of time trying to open a door, I think that you finally did unlock the door, correct?
Yep.
Well, it wasn't the unlocking of the door; it was finding the entrance into the roots. Is what we had the biggest time.
It was a door.
I picked the lock pretty fast on the door. It was the chest I didn't.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Safe.
So you guys do open up the door, and yeah, it looks like you're in like a storage area. It looks like there's bags of flour. Looks like maybe a storage area for a kitchen. Doesn't look incredibly full at the moment. But yeah, you guys are seemingly in this room alone, deep in the bowels of the tree tower. What are you guys doing?
You said there was flour in here.
Yeah, maybe like
I'm
a
gonna
bag
get
or
some
two.
flour real quickly.
Yeah, you get some bags, maybe yay big. Maybe like 15-pound
too
bags.
I'm gonna dump out a smaller bag of beans and put the flour.
How much flour do you get? Let's say you can get a pound of flour. Enough to make a few loaves of bread.
Excellent.
Are there any other doors?
Yeah. There's one door on the other side of this room.
Okay.
There's only one way to go. Let's go forward.
All right.
I'm tired of not
Let's
being
go.
able to see. I chose these glasses because I thought they'd be the funniest.
I was gonna say, you look like Smart Burger.
That continues going to
Like-
the polite barbarian.
It's
It's like Mowgli if he went to college.
It's a Nerdarian.
Miss my man Mowgli.
No,
Smart
now he's a
movie.
librarian.
Oh my god. These are words.
I go
ready.
to the door. I go to the door. Listen and see if there's anybody behind there.
Okay, make a perception check.
I come in really
Never
close.
mind.
I come in really close while he's doing that and put my ear right next to him.
Hey!
Did you hear anything?
Come on, baby. Those bloody big ears of yours.
Sure.
Oh, that's rude.
I got a
Yeah,
6.
you can make a perception check also.
I got a 6. I don't hear nothing. Nothing. Nothing but nothing.
14.
You do, as Booker shouts out a little bit too loud, you hear footsteps coming down the hall towards your direction.
Oh no.
Someone's coming towards the door.
Way to
What are
go.
you guys doing?
Way to go. What do we do?
Well, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna.
I'm going to hide behind some of the flour stacks.
Okay,
I,
there are
too,
some
am-
shelves and barrels and
Yes, I'm going
stuff
to
like
hide.
that.
I too am hiding.
I'm going.
Hiding.
I'm gonna stand. I'm gonna put my back
Come on,
up against
Sammy.
the door frame so that when the door,
Oh dear.
when the door opens like this, I can see and. Oh,
You don't know which way the door opens.
I'm assuming there's a bloody knob on the or something to hold the door.
You can see the hinges.
Well, I mean, can I deduce which way it moves?
Deduce which way the door opens, yes. I won't make you roll for that.
Which way
Roll for
does-
door.
Which way does the door open?
Perception check now.
To the left, I don't know.
Yeah, I've got my long sword ready.
It looks like it opens in.
Okay.
and
We need to
going,
hide.
I'm gonna.
So you're going to hide behind the door and wait for somebody to come in so you can whoop them?
Well, essentially, make it so that I can, maybe grab them,
Mm-hmm.
and if I need to, put my blade up to the throat.
Gotcha. What is everybody else doing?
Hiding.
I'm
Hiding.
hiding.
Hiding
I'm
any
I'm
way I
going to
can.
move away from the door and behind a bunch of shelves.
Okay. So I need everybody who's... Actually, everybody roll stealth checks.
Do I have... my
Oh,
poisoning is over, as I recall.
What?
My poisoning is over, correct?
Yes.
Yes. I believe we said that, but I just wanted to make sure.
It's an important thing to remember.
Well, that's what I...
Future.
No, that's what I remembered, but I...
She was
I need
verifying.
to be corrected.
It sounds right, and that's right.
Got
I
to
might be as sneaky as this bloody bastard over here.
What'd you get?
I got a nat 20 minus 1.
Which was a stealth...
That's still a nat 20.
That 20 only works in combat.
I got
It's
an 8.
stealth.
8.
21.
16.
10.
8's pretty fitting. I'm very big.
So you hear footsteps. And you see the door creak open, and you see a torch and a head poke in.
It's just
Not a head that you guys recognize, but what the hell was that? You grab him?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god.
Okay, he didn't see you.
I grab
Okay,
him.
so
my
you grab him.
God.
I grab him, I put him up against the wall, and I say, if you say a bloody fucking well,
Me,
Make
you looking good
a
yourself?
strength check.
If he goes down, he's going down alone. He's going down alone.
It's all right.
I don't know that man.
9.
I do.
Yeah, I got a nat 20. He
what?
smashes your hands off and help! Help! As he begins to run.
There are so
are
many
you doing?
things. I
This
don't
is
know
going
anymore.
so well.
Well, I'm stabbing.
Okay, so as he begins to run away,
This is
Who
the
is
person
he?
we need to
Stab
talk
him?
to.
What does he look like?
Just a guy.
What does he look
it's
like?
all in the moment. You can't tell. It's a dark room.
It's
The
Ben.
torch drops to the ground. You don't have dark vision, so you go to hit him. Hit him.
Oh my god.
Aye. That is a 24.
That'll hit.
But this is going to go well when we try to convince them that we're here peacefully.
That's your man
Well,
right there. Not your man, but that's your man right there.
That is 11 points of damage.
Okay, so you slide your sword straight through his back and out through his heart, and you kill him.
I grab him, I pull him back into the thing.
Great.
Okay.
Let's get the fuck out of here because he just yelled for more people.
Do you hide his body somewhere?
I attempt to.
How long do you spend trying to hide his body?
Quickly.
Okay, yep, so you just shove it in the corner and get going. Where are you guys going as you poke your head out? You don't see any movement.
I got -1 to intelligence.
Do you do anything with his torch that's on the ground still burning?
I
Put it out.
Put it in the flour.
Okay. What are you guys doing?
Is there a door nearby?
You go out and there's a hallway that branches 2 different directions.
What's his plan exactly? I think.
I don't know. This is on
I
me
go
now. He did this, so.
Have any of you been in
Okay,
here
so as
before?
you're all thinking about this, lock goes left and starts going.
I shove a shelf over on top of the guy.
Are
Maybe
you trying to do
they'll
it
think,
quietly?
maybe they'll think a shelf fell over and
killed him.
stabbed him.
Make a dexterity check.
Oh, that's not the check I need.
Probably
Well,
not
then
the
again,
only
it's
person
better
who
than my
has to
strength
kill
check,
Shirley.
so we'll go with that. Dex
Just to see how quiet.
But no,
you are.
we've never been here. This is as close to in as we've been.
Oh,
I guess I will start following him because I'm
was gonna-
suspicious of him.
Well, I was
And
going to
his-
say.
that
Make an
journey
insight check.
that
I was
went
going
on.
to say.
I've
can I
seen
do
that.
Like a,
I got a 15.
can I
15? Yeah, you push it over and it isn't too terribly loud.
Can I do like a
Okay,
gut
let's
check
see.
to see which way I think should go?
Well,
Do
I'm just
insight
gonna
check.
go with lock.
12?
Where does the chambers get fancier?
He looks very confident in the way that he's going.
10.
No
Let's
idea.
go with
I'm
lock.
going to follow him because we have to stay as a group. Everyone, let's get moving.
I mean, we don't have to.
I'm following Nate.
Really? No, I understand.
Yeah, I'm going with lock.
All right. So as everybody goes through here, you do round a corner. What is everybody's passive perception?
14.
14,
14.
14,
16.
16,
Nice.
Passive is 12.
12.
What was it? Passive perception?
Uh huh.
12.
12. So you, with your big bunny ears, hear footsteps gonna go down the hallway, the direction you just were from the other way. You go, what the hell was that noise?
We need to keep moving.
We need to keep moving the
They
way we
do.
are going
They can
away from the way
investigate.
we were.
Paul?
Alright, let's
Okay,
go.
let's hide in one of these rooms if we need to.
I mean, we still have to go up, right?
I don't know where we have to go.
I'm going
We're
to
going up the
be
tree.
Ol
Oh,
Roshin.
yes.
You guys are
We're
inside
inside
chambers now.
inside
You're
the-
inside of the tree.
The fortress.
Right. Well, there should be stairs, I'm assuming.
Yes,
somewhere.
Yeah, it's not so much a tree that you're inside of; it's a building.
At
This
this
building
point,
is built into
We
the tree.
just need
Right.
to find the
Lady
Lord
Pale Arrow.
and kill him.
I'm.
No,
Luke.
we don't want to kill him. We want to bring him alive.
Luke's
No,
there.
Other
we want to.
gentlemen
We want to kill
kill
Luke.
No, I thought he wanted him
He
alive.
wants his head.
I thought he wanted him alive.
He wanted his head.
You can do whatever you'd like.
Okay.
Oh,
Well, either way,
I
we'll
just
go
have
shoot.
he's a shady asshole in my notes.
So what are you guys doing?
Gonna keep moving, I suppose.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
mean,
even know what he looks like, so we need. That's the problem. So we don't know who we're trying to kill and bring the head back. So we do need them.
What are you doing?
That's
You continuing?
yes.
I know where this
So
I think
I am Ol
you
Roshin now.
continue for a few minutes. If you're leading the way, make a perception check.
You throw it in the dice tray. That's a 17.
Yeah, you do take a couple left, couple right, straight forward. You know, you seem to be
I
ascending.
don't want the bloody guy to.
And then as you get to the top of the staircase, you do see a torchlight in the distance as this hallway kind of comes to a T. And at your bottom of the steps, you can barely see up. You see a guard walk by, kind of look around. And this guard is wearing like the city guard garb, red cloaks. Kind of look around. And just keep walking as he does exit your field of view. You can continue if you'd like.
Yeah, I will go quietly.
Okay. So you do make your way up and you see a kind of smaller little spiraling staircase. It looks like where you guys are would be more like servant quarters, like where how they would get around.
The back way
Yeah,
to the kitchen.
if you guys have any idea of like what high money like manors, lords, ladies, things like that, this is definitely. You were in like a bigger hallway, but you seem to be kind of in a servanty area.
Question:
Mhm.
Given that, could I perhaps discern that if we were to say find the kitchen, that might be a way to get into the main area, because typically the servants' area is directly attached to the kitchen, and then that would be a safer way to go because there may not be people dining at this time.
Yeah, that'd be a safe bet.
Okay, now let's find the kitchen.
We passed the pantry already. That's where we came from, where the people are.
I think we should probably go to the kitchen because it's late enough. Going up this stairwell.
There could be an investigation. There is a body down by the pantry. Maybe.
I'm all for going just straight up through, because we need to get there. We need to get there now.
Listen, if there's going to be guards patrolling, they're going to be patrolling the main halls, the points of entry. If we go through the kitchen where the servants are, they don't give a shit about them, so we're more likely to
Alright, let's
encounter
go
less
to-
of them.
Alright, let's go to the kitchen.
The cooks and such won't start preparing till early morning hours. There's less likely to be people.
It is like 3 a.m. right now.
Yes. We probably have at least 2 hours before they start doing the morning prep.
Let's go to the kitchen then. On the way.
Did I see? I mean, we were by the pantry. Did I see anything? as
You
we
were in a
walking?
storage area, not
Yes, not a
necessarily a
pantry.
pantry.
Do I see anything
There was
that would
cooking stuff
indicate?
there.
They were still
In which
just storing some of the
direction
extra
that might
cooking
be?
stuff.
Nope.
Well, it's not going to be up the spiral.
where's the-
Are
staircase.
Are any of you guys doing anything as they're talking
I'm
about
wondering how the
finding the
fuck she
kitchen?
knows that.
Well, she's right that we need to get to the kitchen.
We might be able
What?
to smell like the
Can I smell
after
the
effects
kitchen?
Can I
of the
smell
fire.
Where the
for-
kitchen might be.
Roll for
can
smelling.
Can I also?
You
I
can
would
make a
like to-
perception. Yes, you guys can make a perception check if you would like to. Do
Yeah,
any of you have
no.
any abilities that help you with smelling?
I do not. You
If
think
any of you are a
maybe.
barbarian with like feral instinct, I would allow it in this instance.
Not bad.
Is that just perception?
20 non-natural.
15.
Just a perception.
I don't have very
Yeah.
good nose.
You don't smell anything. The abundant smell of rot, decay, and mushrooms fill the area.
Not even him. He doesn't even smell it.
Nope.
Shoot.
The last meal was probably
Did you
prepared,
say there was a guard going?
6
Yes.
hours ago or so.
That's why I didn't think it's the best way to go.
Well, the only
Well,
way
the
we're going
guard
to get
that
to
you saw
is with
went
God.
the other way.
They went the other
and
direction.
you have since veered off into different
Is there
paths.
another set of stairs to go up?
Yeah, there's a little tiny spiral stairs.
Well,
And are they're small, correct?
Looks like they're big enough to maybe fit a person.
Let's
could
go
be a
to the-
watchtower.
I guess it's our only option.
No, we didn't see any guards go up those small stairs, right?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
You've seen one guard
Since-
this whole time.
Since this is like the servants area, I know sometimes if they're in a hurry, they don't necessarily clean up as well as they should. Do I see any like markings of like food droppings or anything that I could track to where the kitchen may be?
You can make an investigation check to see if you see anything.
I think after we check for that, we're just going to have to make a decision.
That's going to be a 19.
19? No.
Okay. Did you see anything?
I
Nothing.
Going up
say
this staircase. know
we
there's
go
nothing
up
going.
these stairs just to see if no guards went up that way. At least we'll know what's at the top.
I'll make my way.
Okay.
Lots of making noise.
So yeah, it's one flight of stairs about, and you make your way up, and it is a long hallway. Smaller.
Still looks like a servant's quarters.
Yeah. At the very, very end, you do see a lit up room. You don't know what it is.
Do we see
How many
any
doors?
windows from this large hallway that we can see the rest of this tree with?
No.
No, there's probably doors. How many doors? Besides the lit one.
A few on either side.
I say we have to follow that guard.
Well, we
Well,
are
one
far
door
away
on-
from
one
the
door on either side.
We're at the stairs now, but the guard was down at the bottom of the stairs and then left.
We went to a completely different direction than he did.
Yep.
We're going to need to go to that lit room because that means somebody might be awake and we need to take care of
The one at the top over here?
them. Yes.
It might be a servant, so just don't start killing people.
We might need to ask them questions.
Yes, that's perfectly fine. We couldn't ask the other one questions because he already knew we were there and started calling for help.
Well,
Well, that was a butchered attempt at something
you
there.
did just grab him.
Yeah.
I told him to stop and not say a word, and he goes, "Ah, rah, rah, rah."
He was the strongest servant I've ever seen.
That
He
wasn't
had-
a servant, that was a god.
Was it a guard?
Yes.
It was hard
He
to
was
see
the
because we were
strongest
behind the
guard
shelf.
I've
Well,
ever
yeah,
seen.
it's really hard to see in the moment,
Yes.
but
He was
when
like
you
all linked
shove
together
the-
sausages.
It's
What?
fine.
Let's,
We're going
let's
to
go.
have to kill people while we're here anyway. We're coming here to kill the...
But that
Luke,
man probably
gentlemen,
would have helped us
you
protect
can't be-
Seraphine if she's in trouble.
Well, if one
Not
is
if he
not,
works for Luke.
Well, we
either
don't
way,
know.
well, let's not argue
Lady
about
Pale
it.
Arrow,
We
not
need to go.
Seraphine.
I bet. Pale arrow.
Okay, we need to quietly go to the white room.
What are you guys doing?
We're going to that lit
I guess we're
room.
going to the lit room.
We're going to the lit room. Maybe Pale Arrow has a really not great room here.
I don't think it's Pale Arrow. Maybe it's somebody that
So-
goes the right direction.
You do get close to the lit room. The tile on the floor seems to change to kind of like a burnt orange, dark color. You see who's leading it.
I'll probably be.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I need everybody to make a stealth check as you get close if you're trying to be quiet.
I'm not trying to...
There we go.
No, I'm not doing it. I'm going to try
I got
to...
a.
Pass the letter, Trace.
I got
You
16.
guys miss that? I don't. What'd you get?
I got 16.
16. Vivian, what'd you get?
6.
6. Cersei.
Mod 20.
13.
Sammy.
22.
Mark. Okay.
Oh god.
Yeah, you do trip and stumble, but it's not too bad. Everybody else rolled high enough.
Because I'm the only one who can see.
You do get to the end here, and as you all do kind of look in, it's a small entryway, but you do see pots and pans hanging up. You do see a stove that looks like it has ventilation to the outside. You seem to be in the kitchen. There is one guard wearing red, sitting with his back turned to you, his arms like this, facing the door. Looks like a swinging door. And on the other side of the door, you do see some light. Looks like the torches in that other room are lit.
I'm just picturing this like an episode of Scooby-Doo as well. It's carrying around the corner.
And then the rabbit.
Well, he's not around right now.
Somebody can sneak up there. Don't kill him first.
Can you knock him out?
Say that one more time.
Can you knock him out?
I can do my best. I will sneak up on the individual and 16,
Can I
your passive perception
assist?
again?
14.
How are you assisting?
Can I make a sound of a mouse in the back right direction of where he's facing?
Sure.
With
Yeah,
my,
you could even,
with
if you want to
my
make it
druid
easier, you
craft.
could kind of lure him closer over to you, and you know what I mean, like closer, but so he doesn't have to walk as far.
What?
Would he walk facing us?
No, you can walk to the corner of the kitchen.
That's fine. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
make a little druid craft mouse noise over there.
Fucking mice. And you see him, and he picks up a club. And he kind of goes over into the corner,
Is there a
and
torch
he's
in
pulling
there?
stuff.
Is there a torch in
There is a torch in here.
Can I snuff it out?
He doesn't have a torch. There's a torch
I
in
know,
here.
but I know
Sure.
where he's at.
As you snuff it out, Can you see in the dark?
No, I cannot.
Okay, then I won't.
Would you know that?
I would assume my knowledge of humans would tell me that he probably can't see.
Would you have snuffed it out?
No, once I heard him making the mouse sounds, I would have seen that as a sufficient
Okay.
distraction.
How are you knocking him out?
I'm going to take my dagger and then smack him upside the head with the base of it.
Okay. Roll to attack. He didn't see you.
That's going to be a 24.
Yeah, so you hit him. How much damage does that do?
Well, I'm not stabbing him, so I don't know if it does the D4 plus 4.
Yeah, we'll do D4.
Unless I get the sneak attack on top of it, too.
No, I
He's
don't
not
think we're
engaged.
close enough.
Yeah, but he doesn't see him.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2.
Yeah, I'd allow it.
I didn't think about that.
I think that sneak attack's only for piercing and slashing, but you're still sneaking
finesse,
up on him.
weapons.
Yeah,
Just finesse or range. It doesn't matter if it's piercing or anything.
I'd allow it.
So that's going to be 13 points of damage.
Okay, that is just enough to knock him out. You're not sure if he is still alive, but he did knock him out.
Cracked his skull
You
open.
made him unconscious. With your perception check, you do
Perception
hear,
check or passive perception?
with your whatever you did, whatever your perception was, whatever I had you do, you hear in the room across that he was facing Lord Seraphite's voice and other voices.
Oh, what I was thinking is that time up in the-
Do I hear what he's saying?
Nope, not from this distance.
Do I also hear it with my big ears?
Sure. Now that the moment's done and you see Locke kind of look around, you could hear it.
There's a chance that they're up getting a snack because it's so late and they're hungry.
I love them. Please, no.
Before I go check out this opening, is
It's
there
just like a kitchen door, like a swinging.
is there a first aid kit anywhere in this kitchen?
You could make an investigation check at disadvantage if you're trying to be quiet.
Can I just make sure the guard is not dead?
You can make a medicine check at disadvantage if you're trying to be quiet.
Just put your finger under his nose. Is he breathing?
Wow, I rolled 2 18s. So that's a mod 20.
10.
You do not find
Okay.
a whatever.
First aid kit.
10 medicine check.
Hard to tell.
Could be dead.
Figure it out later.
Just some cards.
Yeah, what are you two doing while these two are looking for medicine kits? You two, as you go in there, definitely do hear the voices coming from the window now while these two are looking around. While you see Locke looking around in the cabinets at a glance and Sammy looking at the unconscious body.
Do we hear just one voice on that?
Nope, you hear multiple voices.
Alright, well,
I think
One
we
of them
have to
is
go in.
a rather sinister sounding, slow, kind of
Sound like
methodical,
Skeletor?
drawn out voice.
Of course.
Well, now I can't unhear that.
Just open the door. Craig.
Are you going to look through the... Alright, make a stealth check.
I mean, I was gonna.
What are you doing?
Just to be on the safe side, I
Uh-huh.
was gonna tie up the guard and get maybe.
You
fashion some
can
kind of-
try to do that
It's
with
all right.
disadvantage.
Just leave it.
What?
Leave them.
You can try to do that at disadvantage if you're trying to be quiet.
No, he already told us he was dead.
No, we don't know.
Imagine there's
Oh.
somebody in the room next door and they're trying to look for first aid kits and
Then
use their stethoscope and tie up a body while we're in here having this conversation. Just think about how easy that'd be to be heard.
I'll just stand guard by the door.
10?
Just stand guard by
You
the
do
I'm just thinking, I'm not
push open the door and you look.
just wanna see how many there are in there.
Okay.
I don't want to linger.
You see, like the main, if you're somebody that would be familiar with manners, this is certainly like the main hall area, like where like the lord or lady would hold court or hold like banquets, things like that. You see a very large banquet table pushed all the way up against the side of the wall, like it's not in use. You see a like throne-like chair made out of like branches and roots. That's also pushed up against the side. In place of that, you do see a large, like stately-looking, like four-posted bed. You see a very sick-looking woman in the bed, with like a shock of white hair. You see lots of people in there. You see a shorter, dark-robed like gentleman standing over here holding her hand. You see a lot of people wearing the guard clothing. Have you met the captain of the guard? Would you have seen him?
I didn't think so.
Unless
I
we
can't
saw them in the
remember.
altercation outside.
What altercation?
The one between
The purple
the
cloaks.
purple cloaks. Remember they were
When
we
they-
came
When they were going
pushed
into
out.
the city, no, they would not. He would not have been there.
There's a
You
sickly
see.
woman in bed.
Mhm.
There's a dark cloaked man.
Sitting bedside holding her hand. You see a lot of guards.
Talking.
Well, there's a lot of people talking. I haven't got to what they're saying yet.
So there's enough guards that I can't really count them.
Yeah, I mean, you'd probably say like a dozen or so, maybe a little bit more. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. Yeah, you do see standing at the foot of the bed. You do see, you know what it is. It looks like a priest. Seems like he's in the vestments of the nine gods. And as your eyes do kind of focus, what you do here is the priest say, "And I now pronounce you man and wife."
Oh god.
Yo, what the fuck?
And Laura, and the guy in the darker cloak will lean and kiss the sickly woman in bed
Oh,
on the lips.
that ain't right.
What are you guys doing?
That ain't right.
I'm going to
What's going on?
I'm going to leave. Back in.
Oh, also, as you do, you hear the priest say, "My lord, the city of Hartmire is now yours."
Who did he? Never mind. Who did he say that to?
The man holding
Dark cloak.
Yeah.
Yep.
What does the man in the dark cloak look like?
Can I
Dark
peek?
cloak,
Can Pixie
short.
peek?
Make a perception check.
Just wait.
Can I look and see what she's pointing at through the cracked door?
Nope.
No, I'm not going to do that. That's going to be too obvious. I'll just tell you what I
I'm just
With
doing
a
it for
very
notes
high
purposes.
stealth check, you
I
might
don't
be able
know,
to, but
Just for notes
That
purposes.
17.
Yeah.
17 for what am I having you do again?
Perception.
Okay,
Bad marriage. She can't even say yes. She's
Dark
dying.
cloak. Can't really tell. From what you can tell of his face as he does lean forward, he has kind of a sickly looking smile, and his face does seem to be covered in like bumps, warts, grossness. As he kisses this,
That is so
with that
Not
17, you
I
do,
recognize that
you
it's
would,
so non-consensual.
you would recognize who it was. This seems to be Lady Ella Pale Arrow, who seemingly has aged about 80 years, and it's probably been a minute since you might have seen her, but aged quite a bit since last you saw.
Beers. There's a very ugly man sitting next to Lady Peril, just in there. It's like half a dozen, no, probably a dozen guards. Is this Luke?
Boils on the
Very
face?
ugly? Yes.
Great.
Yes.
What?
Kill him.
No. You don't understand. They just got married.
I'm sorry,
Even a
what?
better reason to kill him.
What?
So you guys are all close enough to the door as you're having this conversation. You'll hear what you guys recognize as Lord Seraphite's voice say, "My dear wife,
Ugh.
I wish we had more time, but you will be dead in the hour."
That's why we kill.
The sickness from the toadstools has taken you, my dear. You hear a chair stand up. You hear Seraphite's voice say, "You three, watch her. Let her pass. Then move the body to the church to prepare her for the last rites.
We should hide.
This needs to remain
There's a dozen
as peaceful of transition of power as it can be. Keep up the charade. Make the people think she passed on her own." You do hear footsteps exit the room. Quite a few footsteps. And then you'll see him as he does walk. It is almost like he walks by the kitchen door to where he's going. He does say, "We will let the town know of our marriage in the morn. Let them know of the lady's passing at dawn. Dawn may come, but the sun will never see this place again." And you hear the footsteps exit. What are you guys doing?
I'm getting my bow ready.
I'm sorry, what's happening?
left in the room.
I have an idea.
You guys don't know?
I have an idea.
We should get in there.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to take them out quicker. They're gonna alert more guards.
We should get in there in a little bit. We should wait until they're a little farther away so they might not hear. Like a couple minutes.
So, if it is who I think it is, be aware. One is an arcanist, one is a rogue, one is a goon.
They're all dangerous, so I don't really care.
Just letting you know what they're capable of.
Hit one in the face with my hand axe, and then stab the other with a longsword. Good idea.
Use the other end.
They was talking about when I smacked the guy with the...
Nikki, fix John's cape. Nope. Where it attaches to the armor. Yep, just push it down. There you go. John has to wear that the entire campaign.
I might wear the wig. I might not wear it. I probably won't wear
You are a trooper if you're gonna wear the wig.
I'll probably take the cap off.
That's why we have bows and arrows, yes.
Do your best.
I've got
I mean, I have a crossbow. I could do my best.
I've got the hand axe. I can throw them in and charge in.
So,
So I'm supposed
you
to
guys that have... You would probably know. You two might not. I would say you two have experience in situations similar to this. As long as you don't do anything dumb, it's not necessarily going to be the loudest exchange. That being said, fights still do make a lot of noise. So,
Do you think?
use your discretion.
Do you think they all know that you're bad guys now? Oh,
Yes.
I'm assuming yes.
If they're with Luke, then yes, they would know.
I think
Luke did give the order to kill us earlier.
He might not have gotten news back.
I don't. I'm the one who's
You do hear a woman
I'll be
coughing
last to
quite
the door.
vigorously in the other room.
We need to hurry up because she's
Let's go.
dying.
alright.
Kuching.
do our best.
Charge.
Have we waited long enough that we think maybe the people have walked?
How long did you want to wait?
A few minutes.
Maybe like 5 or 10 minutes.
I wait like 2 or 3 minutes. 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
You can wait as long as you want. What are you guys doing?
5 minutes.
Okay.
Split the difference.
Yeah, 5
4!
Was that splitting the difference if it's more?
What about 6?
Well,
Can we do
5's good.
6?
5's fine.
Anyway, we'll do
I don't know why
5.
I'm whispering. It's not like I
Anyway.
actually have to whisper.
I just
Sorry.
know I can get halfway
We just
across
like
the
the
Goodyear
effect.
plant in 3 minutes.
I know.
That's a very good point.
It's probably
Damn it.
because I just
go
whispering
stay
because I have
Alright, alright, then, if we're all ready, I'll head on to
In this 5 minutes, does anybody have any healing capabilities?
I am been tapped
I'm
since
tapped.
this
Same
morning.
here.
All
Well,
tapped.
except for one
Anyway.
thing.
Perfect.
Okay, so
That
I'm gonna do something quite brash.
Yeah, big.
I've got
question.
food. It
Right.
heals me.
What's the question?
This is
But
a legitimate
I'm gonna try to do
question.
something cool.
And I would know this, but I need to know for your purposes. How loud is an eldritch blast?
Loud.
Okay.
Like,
Well, shoot.
It's a cannon. It's like a
It's called
gunshot.
blast. Okay, I'll do my best, everyone.
so what are you guys doing?
I'm heading through the door, and I'm going to take my hand axe.
You just busting through the door?
Are you
I'm
literally
just gonna
busting?
I'm going to slowly open it.
Oh
And
god.
if I see the first person that I see that's I can determine that is a threat, that's within 20 feet of me, hopefully.
And right as you do open it up, unfortunately, you see a large fighter-looking gentleman with an axe look right at you. So I need everybody to roll
This is
initiative.
going to happen. It didn't matter if we burst through, if we quietly opened it up. They're supposed to watch these doors.
Not bad.
No, so we'll just hear the
They weren't
steps.
necessarily looking at the door the entire
know,
time, but he certainly was looking at it right there because I rolled 20. Let's move Sammy's head just a tad. Go to the battle cam, my dear.
I'm sorry. Battle cam. No, you can.
Alexa, turn off the game room.
Alexa, turn off the game room.
Bitch.
We need to rename it to like D&D or something.
No, here's some really
I feel like it would have a hard time.
That's because this light's not on.
I know.
How does that one turn on?
It's a button on the back. I'd have to get where Chris is at to reach it.
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine for you because you're lit up all nice. I don't
I
care.
mean, if somebody can reach it, if I need
Oh,
to,
I
do I
can
need to
get
move?
to it.
We'll do it right now. Do it right now.
Chris,
What?
you're going to have to move for a sec.
John's turning on the
Which
light.
is fine because I am setting up.
Oh gosh.
I need to get there back over here. I need to push the button. The bloody button.
I don't like it too bright.
That was the grossest thing I've ever seen.
What
That
was?
marriage. Marriage.
You didn't see it.
I know, but hearing about it just makes my stomach turn.
Alright,
Yes, I have to watch it.
I'll listen to it. I don't remember what I wrote that for.
Initiative.
Initiative?
I didn't think I did, but maybe I did. I guess I did. I'll take it.
You were tracking like it were a good initiative roll, so I think so.
What are you talking about?
I rolled a d20 and I don't remember what I rolled it.
It was initiative, brother.
Well, I thought I rolled it before that.
I don't remember.
Are you dying?
The lemonade is sitting in a particular spot in the back of my throat, so it is
Okay.
not great.
So the room that you guys are coming out is about right there. Booker, you are the first one out.
Alright.
You guys are all in this room.
I'm gonna drop the. Not gonna drop the disguise. Well, I'm gonna drop the disguise. I don't freaking need it for this.
Okay.
Fuck it.
The hat's coming off.
Pale Arrow is probably gonna have a stroke seeing you, but it's
Yeah,
fine.
why are you southern?
I don't know. Maybe the next character will have
Maybe.
a southern accent. That would be fun.
You'll scale.
Oh, Tay.
Scare the sickness out of her.
Sammy, what did you get?
I just pretend that it's posh accent.
Did I? I got 18.
18. Lock.
Your fancy self.
11.
Howdy, y'all.
I'm sorry, what?
Cersei.
I got a 14.
Vivian.
18.
What did you get, Sammy?
18.
Who has the higher dex?
Mine's plus 1.
She does.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I'm a big bunny.
That's true, yeah.
Booker.
I got a 17.
I am so big. I am not little bunny. I'm big bunny.
I'm a big bunny.
Okay. So, you are the first one in. Yeah. Since you are the first one in, I will let you act first, actually.
Alright. As I get my full turn or just one action?
You can get your full turn since you're the first one in there.
Alright. I need to get. I need to get into 20 feet of range of this dude. I've got
Which guy? I'm sorry. I wasn't looking.
the guy with the axe.
Okay.
I've got 30.
10, 15,
Need
20,
to move it.
25,
I just need
30
to-
can get you up right next to him.
Well, that works too. I was just going to throw a hand axe, but that works
You
too.
can throw a hand axe at him if you want, or you can hit him with your sword, whatever.
Well, I do more damage with the sword.
And as you do go up, these two are on a elevated portion there. They're not ground level. These are stairs that go up about 5 feet up to this platform, another 5 feet, so they're about 10 feet up above you.
Okay.
There's a railing.
I go up to him and go, "Hello, sir. I'm here to pay you my respects." And whack him with my sword.
Is that
I
what we're
got
doing
my
now?
15, or not 15, 25 with that.
25. I'm pretty sure that will hit. Yeah, of course it'll hit. You're level 1.
And I got 10 points of damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And then
You good?
Yep, good enough.
I will also, my bonus action, like to use my Shield Master Shove.
What?
He used it
I'm
last
so
time.
sorry. I did the ending of what you said. My hearing aids
My
were just
action's
like,
going to
what?
make my words sound very weird
Okay.
and different. I hope you know that's what it's going to sound like.
Why do you got to put the deafest brother next to him? Why you got to do this to me?
I hope you know
Could
that
put-
my voice and my accent.
You don't have to yell. I can hear you. The hair. It's the wig. This
You shouldn't
extra.
choreograph your moves out loud. Just kidding.
Alright, target must succeed a strength or dex saving throw. DC is 8 plus proficiency bonus. Plus
I'm not
Oh,
knocking it.
man.
It's just I didn't.
8 plus
It was very
11.
thick in that moment, the accent, so I
14
couldn't hear
is
what
the
he said.
DC.
If it makes you feel
Strength or
better,
dex saving throw.
Pass.
some British people
Well,
call
he
me at
doesn't
work,
get
and I
shoved
don't
5
understand
feet
them.
away.
Okay, hang on. Let me finish writing this out here
Did you
real
hit him?
quick.
Yes.
For 10 points of damage.
I did 10 points
Cool, cool,
of
cool, cool.
slashing damage.
Coo, coo,
All
coo,
the
coo, coo,
damage
coo.
we can deal.
Hell to the yeah,
As
brother.
fast as we can deal it.
Mm-hmm.
I should have had this ready to go. Give me a second, sorry.
It's alright. I mean, everything's been a bit flight the seat of my pants for this episode a bit, so it is what it is.
At least Lady Paler has a drink while she's dying.
I didn't see that. She's got a pint of.
I mean, if you were dying,
Got a pint for the road.
if you
Smoke them if you got them.
if you knew
I'll ever have.
if you knew it was your if you knew you were
I've ever had.
possibly poisoned, I mean, you gotta go out. That might be the poison in the cup. I don't know.
This isn't no green flame ale. This is the good stuff.
Do that.
How much damage did you do again?
10.
10? Ooh, look at you.
Wheeling
I'm a
and
small
dealing.
boy.
All right. So, he did see you immediately, so I'm going to give him a turn to hit you also.
That's fine.
You'll see a spark in his eye as he goes berserk on you.
Ah, shit. Here we go again.
So he is rolling at advantage, but if anybody hits him, it's at advantage. So remember that if you do hit the bruiser.
Going reckless.
So yeah, with his great axe, he swings it over. That's over 20 to hit.
Oof.
Oh.
Oh! Oh!
You'll take 6 points of slashing damage as he smacks it into your side.
Ow. That hurt.
What do we have here? As he gets ready to swing again.
It's the O.
Boy, I'm just
Vivian.
gonna pay my respects. And you're
You
in
see-
my bloody fucking way.
Booker already in it. What are you doing? Do you leave? You currently cannot see anything going on.
I'll
You
step
are in the
out.
kitchen.
I'll step
This
out.
is the wall.
Yes, I will
this is
step
the door.
out.
Are you in the
But
kitchen
this-
with Diane?
That's 5 feet to get you out of the kitchen.
That's fine.
You're standing in the doorway of the kitchen. Just keep that in mind.
Well, I'll step aside because I don't want to block the way and make it harder for the people
Okay.
who want to get closer. Well, I could use my thing to toll the dead, but
A bell would be great.
The bell would be loud.
that would be too loud. Wouldn't it?
Oh, it sounds like a bell.
Yeah,
Fine, I'll just shoot a crossbow at them. That's really all I can do. I have a crossbow or a short. Yes, I'll use my crossbow.
You remember you also have that other thing
You
do.
also have advantage.
What other? I know, but that's what I was going to do toll the dead with. But you said that it would be too loud.
There are other things you can do with that.
Okay, I can see.
Or you can shoot your crossbow. I'm just letting you know that there are other options.
Well, there's a lot of options as well, and I don't know which ones are really quiet, I suppose.
I mean, I'm not quite quiet right now.
Well, but he said that would be too loud. He's being nice.
There's gonna be noise. It's just you don't want to make it so loud that it'll attract.
A bell would be.
Well, Belle would be sort of out of place,
Yes.
I suppose.
Considering it's like what 3 o'clock in the morning is
The
what you
wedding
said?
ceremony's over, Nikki. The bell would be out of place.
Well, it's also
Okay,
like
okay.
3 a.m. If I'm hearing a bell, that ain't it.
I keep the way that these things are on my computer because I
You have
can.
to use
No, I know, but that doesn't work. I do that and see it doesn't work.
We can always switch to
See,
pen and
it
paper.
does this. It does this, and it
I
doesn't.
think you just need practice.
Okay, but now's not the time. God damn it. I hate this. There's got to be a way that I can not have these two scroll bars by each other. That's not.
Well,
That's not a good design at all.
Well, that's D beyond.
Yes, but it doesn't happen on any other computers that I have.
It doesn't on my Chromebook.
Well, it doesn't have to do it on any other. Anyway,
What are you doing, Vivian?
I'm trying
some
to
blow
do.
Besides-
What I want to do is try to do Mind Sliver, but every time I scroll,
I have no idea what Mind Silver does.
exactly.
Intelligence
that's
saving throw.
What's your DC?
why. I don't know because I can't click on it.
You have a phone, you have a tablet, you have this computer right here. You can use all of them if you don't want to use that computer.
I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow until I can figure this out. That's what I'm
Okay.
going to do.
That'll work too. Who are you shooting your crossbow at?
The guy that's already.
Okay.
You have advantage on the attack.
Yes. 13.
That'll just hit.
Oh, good.
You're level 1.
Well, but you know, I'm still not. There's lots of things.
I see about 50 die over there. There should be one.
That is 7 points of damage.
Okay. So 7 points of damage. The arrow does swing him right in the shoulder, and you do see him grab it, and he snaps it. Snarls.
I'm not doing anything else.
Okay. Sammy, what are you doing?
I'm gonna. Can I see into the room?
Yeah, if you get up right next to there.
Let me see here.
You're right in the doorway, but you can look out if you want.
The ones on the top there, do they
Mhm.
seem to be holding like bows or any sort of ranged weapon?
They are now aware of the situation going on here. You do
Oh, sorry.
recognize, since you're the only one that's seen these people, you recognize Pak, Perdir, and Kashak.
What were they?
You see Pak and Perdir.
They worked
One's
with the shade with us.
Pock is an arcanist.
Rogue.
Pradir is a rogue, and
They're
Kashyyyk is a
both
dude.
rogues.
you see Kashak down there ham fisting it with Booker. You do see Kashak's not looking great.
Yeah, I don't have anything ranged I can hit him with, but I'm gonna move.
Hit him with your words.
Can I move? Let's see.
I feel like I wrote that
No
down.
way. I don't think I could get here. Even if I could, I don't know.
20, 25, 30 will get you right there.
I'm gonna hope they're afraid of bats. I'm gonna create the sound of a bat above their heads somewhere in this area.
Good job, buddy.
Like a performance check, I guess? Unless you
Sure.
think it'd be
Well, I'm
something else.
using my druid craft to make a
Yeah, because you don't really
sensory
have anything.
effect
Okay.
of an
Let's,
animal.
yeah, let's see how well you can do it. What check do you think you would use for that? Wisdom?
Weapons.
Let's go.
'Cause that's your-
Excuse me.
We can whack somebody
We can go with
stones.
wisdom.
Yeah, that's your spellcasting
That's about what he can do,
ability,
yeah.
right?
He's
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
have
we'll
to
use that.
soon.
Do you want me to use my spell attack or do you want me to use my wisdom?
Do spell attack, that's okay.
24.
They do look around like, what the fuck is that? It seems to work.
Ha ha ha.
Bats indoors? What the fuck?
That will do it for my turn.
There's bats in here.
Yeah, they got that.
As you do go in there,
Vampire bats.
Kashak will see you and go, it's the freak!
Oh, that's just mean.
That's just not nice.
Yeah,
That's
whoever
bullshit.
would freak out at seeing him.
No one. Surely. He's not freakish.
Booker, it is your
That's
turn
so
again.
mean.
Alright.
My
What are you
guy's got
doing?
an ugly
Do I
forehead.
still
And I'm
get
sure you were perfectly splendid when you
Yeah,
first saw
he's
him.
still berserk. It
Alright.
hasn't gotten back to his turn
I've
yet.
seen some ugly people in my day. And he's
Don't you
beautiful.
think he's
He's
ugly?
beautiful. No, I never said that.
He said I'm making.
I've
the
seen
next Batman.
ugly people in my day. He's not ugly. He's grown on me.
That's funny.
That is a 16 to hit.
That'll hit. You doing it with advantage?
Yes.
Okay.
You
I
did.
rolled a 5 and a 10, and I got a plus 6 to hit. That is 5 points of poking damage, slashing damage.
Kashak is still up, but he is not looking great.
I like to.
You see him spit out a bunch of blood.
Oh, you like
Yeah.
that? And I take my shield and DC
14.
14.
Yeah, he pushes you back. You try to do it, and he like kicks you as his axe kind of skids on the ground as he kind of scrapes it up and gets ready to do a big overhead swing.
Ow.
Yeah, he'll say, I see you made friends, freak. This one will die with you.
That's just mean.
Cersei, what are you
Please
doing?
Don't kill him. I just let him live today.
I just met him today. I'm gonna get up into the where'd that laser pointer go come from?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you. I'm gonna come up into the room and I'm gonna go like right over here, not in anybody's way.
10, 15,
Right over
20,
here.
25, 30. We'll get you
Yeah,
right
yeah,
there.
that'll work. That'll work as long as
You're
I'm not like
behind Sam.
directly in somebody's way.
I will crouch.
And then I would
farther
like to
down.
shoot.
Right between the ears.
I would like to shoot whoever's over here.
Which one are you aiming at? Are you going to aim at Pock or Pradir?
Well, which one's it? Which? I just pointed at this one right here.
That one is Pradir.
Then yes,
Watch
that's who
out.
it is.
There's vampire bats here.
I need a little bit of help.
That is a 24 to hit,
24 will hit.
and that is 10 points of damage.
Okay. You got 10 points of damage already?
Yeah, 6 as a
Yeah.
D8, and then plus 4. Unless I'm mathing wrong. But that's it for
I
me.
think okay.
It's fine. They're all strong at these low
Locke, what are you doing?
We're not just-
get to the point where I can do like 500 damage in a hit.
I will go into the building with room with everybody else.
5 feet will get you right there. Where you
I
also
see
see
the
Pock,
Locke,
Pradir,
Pradir.
and Kashak.
So I figured I'd see. And I heard him calling Sammy a freak, right? Because he was yelling it.
Oh, yeah.
So get me about right there. And I'm going to shoot my short bow at Kashak.
With advantage.
Freaking me.
Could just
15
I love
hit.
You better not be the
15
BB to this
will
campaign,
hit.
I swear to God.
That's
Well, no,
I
the-
don't think so.
since I rolled with advantage, I get the sneak
Last
attack
time
as well,
I did
and
that's just something
Booker's
they
right next to
traded
him.
Oh yeah.
So that's going to be
Not really, no, but
16
control.
points
I
of
was
damage.
definitely more of a BFF
Okay.
with him than I was
How
with
would you
Lee.
like to kill Kashak?
So I know how mean he has been to Sammy since we've gotten into the shade.
Oh yeah. he's
I
very-
hear him calling Sammy a freak once more, and I'm done with it. So I come in, I just look at him, release the arrow, and hit it straight through his eye.
He does slump down right in front of you, Booker, as he dies.
I bet.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
You doing 19 points of the damage and Locke doing 1.
Fuck that guy.
It's fine.
I mean, I
Oh, he did a lot more.
He
But
won't be able to call you
Can't get less than 0.
name again.
That's going to be it for my turn.
Okay. We get to their turn here.
This is a terrible wedding reception.
I brought pasta.
And flour.
Well, that's what you make pasta with. That's what you make.
That's not what
I
he
can
made
make
pasta
a
with.
cake.
That's
You
true.
can make like a
You will see Pradir hold out.
pasta.
I have a rooster.
Yeah, Pradir, he will hold out a hand crossbow and he is going to fire it at. Let's see. Who would he fire it at? There's 5 people there.
Watch out for the vampire
I need to
bats.
fire it at you.
Of course he is.
They're everywhere.
Lovely knowing you, sir.
Natural 1, so that'll miss. But then below the banister, you will see him kind of duck down. It's not like a banister that you can't see through. There are posts, but it is
Oh,
3/4 cover that he would be in.
Great. Great.
And then you will see Hawk. If I can pull up.
What do you do? You say hello, because I think they will not
They won't
worry
count.
about how much. But if they destroy her body, that won't be good for the funeral, so they can't do that. That doesn't look like natural causes.
Yeah, you'll see Puck take one step back and into dust, like mist. You two cast spells, right?
Oh, yes.
He technically does too.
do
Oh,
have it.
not
Not
I
yet.
don't yet.
Yes.
Do you want
But
me to make an Arcana check?
Sure. Yeah, you two can make an Arcana check to see.
I think I get.
Wow.
I just
What is it?
think this
Rangers?
is so
Is it
good.
level 2? Is it level 2
Yeah, you
when
guys are
Rangers
half
get a spell?
casters.
Or is it level 3?
15
No,
minus
you two
1.
definitely wouldn't since you're half casters.
15 minus 1, 14.
That's an 11.
I'm so smarty. Smarty.
Yeah,
Brown.
you've probably seen this before. It's Misty Step.
He went somewhere.
As you see Puck go somewhere. That's all that they've got for their turn.
But we can't see wherever they went, right?
Nope.
It's a swinging door. The door behind us, you mean?
No, the door going out. Is it open?
What door?
The
That
door that
Luke
everybody
went through.
left out of.
You don't know where that door is. You just busted out here.
Okay. I mean, can I see it?
You can make a perception check, sure.
But is that my action to see the door?
No.
Okay. Okay.
You're in the middle of combat, so you have to make a check to get the full grasp of the room.
That's.
Just don't pull a Bobby Wick
13.
wire and spend your entire
No,
turn
I'm only looking
questioning.
because I want to see if it's open for good reason.
No, there are a lot of doors that lead into this area,
Okay.
more than
I
you
just
can
only
count,
want
and
to
you don't
see
see any of
because-
them open.
I know I don't know what the magical effect was, but just generally, if somebody comes back in, I want to know where they're coming from.
You see a lot of doors, a lot of opportunity, a lot of.
danger. Danger.
You
Those
are-
rogues. So
you're-
wherever they bamfed to, they hid once they got there. So.
Okay, so the only
That's
one
not
I
a
can-
rogue.
she's an arcanist.
Puck's yeah.
So
Oh,
the only
Magic
one I
user.
can
The way you
say
described them, I
is
put
the
rogue
sort
next to both of them.
hidden
Yeah. Well,
person.
kind of roguish.
She's an arcanist though.
It's the sort of hidden person.
What?
That's all I can see is a sort of hidden person.
Yep. You see a shadowy figure.
I guess I'll try to do that. I hate this thing. I just had it up, and if you click one thing
Your DC is 14, by the way.
for mind thingy.
If it's off your warlock level, then that's probably what it is.
Okay. It's just I have something where
You need to, in your notebook, write down
Yes, I'm
these
going
things.
to. Again, this
Quick
is
reference.
the first time I'm saying this. There we
I
go.
didn't know
Mine's-
that. I didn't know that. You're telling me for the first time.
Okay. So I will try to mind some of them at 60 feet. So as long as I'm within 60 feet.
Yeah, you're within 60 feet now. Do you have to see them?
Target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw.
Do you have to be able to see them?
Into mind of creature you can see, yes.
Yeah, I'd say you can see them.
So they have to make an intelligence saving
How does
throw.
3/4 work for that?
No,
Doesn't matter.
It's just
Yeah,
magic.
you can see them.
So it's
Well, I know that it's
intelligence,
just
so
magic,
how
but-
do I...
Well,
He
it's
rolls
not
it.
It's not
I know,
a
but what's the DC?
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
fire.
I believe if it's off your warlock level, it'd be 14.
Okay.
DC, what am I
He
making?
says 14.
Intelligence save you said earlier.
Oh, yes. So that's all my spells. Yes, it's 14. Intelligence.
Intelligence?
Yes.
Okay.
I also... Oh, I have to roll things. Wait, hold on. I have to roll fire so I can cast it. Yes, I can.
Okay.
I have to roll like it because it's with my little thing. I'm just gonna Google it.
Okay. No percent. No. Whatever it's called. Yeah, fail.
Okay, so let me do the damage first, and then there's an effect from it as well. That is D3 of psychic damage as he just sort of feels this immense pain in his head, and kind of a hissing noise. And then they must subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn. So if
Okay.
anybody does something to him with a saving throw, keep that.
And you see this figure kind of lumped down to the side go limp. And then you hear the crossbow that was in his hand fall through the gaps and crumble to the ground as you see this figure not moving anymore.
No!
So you guys are out of combat.
I go.
Yeah,
Before we do that, we're going to go to break.
I'm going to take my wig off, everyone. I'm sorry.
Yeah, so
Also, you guys can level up. Don't
Oh.
press anything yet.
Damn it.
We are rolling 4 hit points in this. We're not doing average. We're rolling.
I need to make sure I change that in my character
You,
settings.
yep. So
Oh,
we will
yeah, sure.
discuss
Oh, I have
all
it as
that.
manual already.
How to do it.
Under your hit
We will
point
do it
type, you
once
switch
we
to
go.
manual.
Would you mind playing the intro again before we go?
Yes.
Let's watch it one more time. We'll see y'all in a bit.
Okay,
Mhm.
and I'm going to do it now.
The Jewel Isles, a realm steeped in ancient magic and political intrigue, witnessed epochs of turmoil and transformation. In the primordial era, leviathans and titans shaped the world's foundations before giving rise to giants, who brought order to the chaotic seas. As civilizations flourished, the Dragonborn emerged, revered for their draconic lineage. However, their prosperity led to envy and conflict. William Cordoba's rise saw the extinction of the Dragonborn under the Cordobas, marking an era of ruthless rule and suppression. After Cordoba's fall, Lambert Leon usurped power through cunning, heralding an era obsessed with dragons and dominance. Lambert's decree for a diamond dragonborn bride sparked intrigue and suspicion, culminating in a marriage of his firstborn son and the diamond dragonborn. Amidst political machinations and whispers of ancient powers, the Jewel Isles stood on the brink of unrest. The quest for the Diamond Throne, fueled by bloodshed and manipulation, continued to shape the fate of the Isles, where alliances were forged and broken in the relentless pursuit of power and legacy. In the distant past, a vast and turbulent sea dominated by ancient leviathans and titans stretched endlessly. These majestic beings, embodiments of primal forces, shaped the world's foundations. From their essence emerged the giants' wise and powerful creatures, guided by prophecies and visions. With their magic and courage, the giants transformed the chaotic sea into islands and mountains, bringing order and stability. They became revered as the architects of a new world where life flourished amidst the echoes of primordial creation. As the giants began to settle into their new domains, conflicts inevitably arose among them and their primordial progenitors. The once unified effort to shape the world splintered into factions vying for dominance over the newly formed lands and seas. What started as disagreements escalated into full-scale war, where titanic battles raged across continents created and destroyed in the throes of their conflict. The war was devastating for both sides. Lands trembled and mountains crumbled under the fury of primordial and giant clashes. Cities and civilizations rose only to be swept away by the tide of battle. Countless lives were lost on both sides as primordials and giants alike fell in the struggle for supremacy. Facing imminent extinction, the giants turned to desperate measures. In their darkest hour, they sought the aid of the dragons' ancient, powerful beings born of fire and magic. The dragons, once revered as majestic guardians of the world, reluctantly agreed to join the fray. Their fiery breath and formidable strength turned the tide of battle for a time, pushing back the relentless onslaught of the primordials. However, the cost was high. Many dragons perished in the brutal conflict, their lives sacrificed in the service of the giants' cause. As the war dragged on, the dragons began to question the righteousness of their alliance. The cruelty and ruthlessness of some giants towards both primordial and dragon alike soured the dragons' loyalty. In their anguish and desperation, the dragons turned to their own creators, the elder dragons, ancient beings from realms beyond mortal understanding. These elder dragons, embodiments of cosmic balance and justice, answered the call of their creations. With thunderous roars that shook the heavens and wings that blotted out the sun, the elder dragons descended upon the war-torn lands. The arrival of the elder dragons was cataclysmic. Their wrath was swift and unforgiving, laying waste to both giants and primordials without distinction. In their wake, cities burned, mountains crumbled, and seas boiled. The centuries-old conflict came to an abrupt and brutal end, as the elder dragons reshaped the world once more, restoring a fragile balance to the ravaged lands. When the dust settled, there were no more giants, no more primordials, and only a handful of dragons remained. The once mighty civilizations built by giants lay in ruins, their legacy lost to the annals of history. The world, scarred and forever changed by the folly of war, now bore witness to the power and wrath of those who had shaped its destiny since time immemorial. After they ended the War of the Creators, the elder dragons laid down their bodies to form the very islands the Jewel Isles are formed of. From their bodies and the surviving dragons came dragonkin to settle the newfound lands. After the elder dragons ended the cataclysmic war, they merged with the land, forming the foundation of the Jewel Isles. From the surviving dragons came diverse dragonkin, settling these new lands. Guided by ancient wisdom, they built cities and monuments honouring their ancestors' sacrifice. The dragonkin flourished, forging alliances with creatures of the Isles, cultivating a realm of magic and peace. Dragonheart Grove, where elder dragon spirits resided, became a sacred sanctuary. Amidst the tranquility, life thrived in harmony with echoes of ancient conflict and the enduring legacy of their creators. For over 2,000 years, the dragonkin reigned over the 7 kingdoms of the Jewel Isles. After settling the lands, they welcomed men, dwarfs, elves, and other creatures from distant realms into their fold. This era was marked by relative peace, where the dragon gods held sway over divine magic, though the deities of other races also found their place, albeit subordinate. Historians hold varied opinions, yet they unanimously regard it as a golden age for Dragonborn. The ruling dynasty, known as the Draconis, favoured those with draconic lineage, bestowing lands, titles and wealth upon them. Details of this epoch remain shrouded, as much of its written history was obliterated by William Cordoba in his campaign to bring an end to this era. William Cordoba, driven by a fervent desire to eradicate dragons and their kin, led a revolution that shook the Jewel Isles to its core. The Dragonborn, favoured during the Age of the Drakes, became targets of Cordoba's wrath. Backed by a coalition spanning nearly all non-draconic inhabitants of the realm, Cordoba waged a relentless campaign to purge every creature with dragon blood coursing through their veins. The war was brutal and unrelenting, spanning 5 long years of devastation and upheaval. Cordoba's forces swept across the 7 kingdoms, laying waste to cities and villages alike in their zealous pursuit. Dragonkin, who had once flourished under the benevolent rule of the Draconis, now faced annihilation at the hands of Cordoba's armies. King William Cordoba, propelled by his ambition and the support of the populace, seized control of the Jewel Isles through sheer force of arms. With the fall of the Dragonborn nobility and the eradication of their allies, Cordoba ushered in a new era marked by his dominion. The once peaceful realms of the Jewel Isles were forever scarred by the horrors of this conflict. The memory of the Age of the Drakes and its Dragonborn rulers faded into whispered tales and scattered ruins, while Cordoba's ascension cast a long shadow over the land. William Cordoba's rule over the 7 kingdoms endured for a century, marked by strict authoritarianism and the suppression of dragon worship. His death from old age passed the throne to his eldest son Henry, who continued his father's iron-fisted governance for another century. During Henry's reign, the realm faced internal strife. Raithran's rebellion weakened the unity of the 7 kingdoms, providing an opportunity for Henry's ambitious viceroy to seize power. The usurpation marked the end of Henry's rule and the beginning of a turbulent era under the new regime. Under Cordoba's legacy, the Diamond Games emerged as a brutal spectacle where kingdoms competed in bloody gladiatorial combat for the entertainment of the king. This vicious display of power served to distract and subdue the populace, reinforcing the authority of the throne through fear and spectacle. Cordoba's disdain for the dragon gods persisted throughout his lineage's rule. He deemed dragon worship an abomination and enforced strict penalties for its practitioners. Those who refused to abandon their faith faced severe punishment. First-time offenders lost their eyes, and second-time offenders lost their heads, reinforcing the harsh consequences of defying Cordoba's decrees. As generations passed, the memory of the Age of the Drakes and the once prosperous Dragonborn faded into distant legend. The Jewel Isles bore witness to a new age of oppression and bloodshed under the Cordoba dynasty, where power was maintained through brutality and the subjugation of dissent. After the Second Sunder, a cataclysmic event that shattered the spectral continent, the Jewel Isles were thrown into turmoil once more. Raithran's rebellion, stemming from the Emerald Grove, sought to challenge the oppressive rule of House Duas over the Sapphire Shores. The rebellion culminated in the complete destruction of the Grove, leaving behind no trace of the once proud island realm. The annihilation of the Emerald Grove was swift and merciless, wiping out its inhabitants and erasing its existence from the realm. The reasons and methods behind its destruction remained shrouded in mystery, a puzzle that intrigued and baffled scholars and officials alike. In response to the devastation, King Henry's court issued a proclamation. Anyone who could provide credible information uncovering the truth behind the Grove's destruction would be granted the prestigious title of Lord or Lady of Hargrave. Additionally, they would be rewarded with control over the lucrative Sapphire Mine, a symbol of wealth and power within the Jewel Isles. The promise of such riches and status spurred adventurers, scholars and opportunists to scour ancient texts, delve into forgotten ruins, and interview survivors of the rebellion. Each sought to piece together the puzzle of what befell the Emerald Grove and why. The competition for the title of Lord or Lady of Hargrave intensified as rumours and theories circulated, fueling intrigue and ambition across the fractured kingdoms. Meanwhile, amidst the upheaval and uncertainty, the Jewel Isles trembled on the brink of further instability. The legacy of William Cordoba's harsh rule loomed large, casting a shadow over the land even as new contenders vied for power and influence. With the Jewel Isles plunged into chaos following Raithran's rebellion and the obliteration of House Duas, the stability of King Henry Cordoba's reign faltered. Sensing an opportunity amid the turmoil, Lambert Leon, the ambitious viceroy, plotted his ascension to the throne through cunning and deceit. Under the guise of loyalty, Lambert orchestrated a series of calculated maneuvers that swiftly eroded King Cordoba's authority. Through subtle manipulation and strategic alliances, Lambert sowed seeds of doubt and dissent among Henry's loyalists. Before King Cordoba could react, Lambert had secured the backing of key nobles, military commanders, and influential figures across the Seven Kingdoms. In a swift and unexpected turn of events, Lambert Leon's forces surrounded Henry Cordoba, capturing him without bloodshed. The once mighty king, now isolated and betrayed, faced the grim reality of his downfall. Lambert, praised for his astute political manoeuvring and the minimal loss of life during the coup, proclaimed himself the new ruler of the Jewel Isles. The aftermath of Henry Cordoba's ousting ushered in a period of minor skirmishes and clashes between factions loyal to House Leon and remnants of House Cordoba. The lingering tensions from the sudden upheaval simmered across the realms for 3 tumultuous years, as supporters of the old regime and the new establishment vied for dominance. Lambert Leon's rise to power was heralded as a triumph of diplomacy over brute force, contrasting sharply with the ruthless legacy of William Cordoba. His calculated approach to governance aimed to restore stability and prosperity to the Jewel Isles, while his predecessor's actions had left a stain of extinction upon the realm's history. As Lambert consolidated his rule, he faced the daunting task of rebuilding fractured alliances and reconciling a populace scarred by years of conflict and uncertainty. The shadows of past atrocities and betrayals lingered, casting a pall over the once glorious Jewel Isles, now navigating a new era under the banner of House Leon. House Leon's obsession with dragons became a defining trait of their rule over the Jewel Isles. Lambert Leon, having ascended to power through cunning and diplomatic finesse, firmly believed that dragons were the pinnacle of power and wisdom. He sought to revive the legacy of the extinct diamond dragonborns, mythical beings revered for their majestic lineage and potent draconic heritage. Despite exhaustive efforts to locate a diamond dragonborn suitor among the dwindling remnants of dragon kin, none had been found since their tragic demise at the hands of the Cordobus centuries ago. Nevertheless, Lambert decreed that the first in the Leon bloodline who remained unmarried would be wedded to a diamond dragonborn should one ever be discovered. This decree became a symbol of House Leon's determination to reclaim the lost glory of dragons within the Jewel Isles. Meanwhile, remnants of House Cordoba's reign lingered in the form of the 9 gods, deities imposed upon the region by the former rulers. These gods remained paramount in the religious and cultural practices of the Isles, though Lambert Leon allowed some degree of tolerance toward worship of the ancient dragon gods that predated Cordoba's regime. However, tolerance came with conditions. Those caught practicing the old ways, venerating the dragon gods over the 9, faced a choice. Either renounce their beliefs and accept the supremacy of the 9 gods, or face exile beyond the Dam of Fire. The Dam of Fire, a formidable natural barrier marking the western edge of the Jewel Isles, served as both a physical and symbolic boundary between acceptance and rejection of House Leon's rule. As Lambert Leon navigated the delicate balance of religious tolerance and dragon obsession, the Jewel Isles entered a new era fraught with intrigue, ambition, and the persistent echoes of a tumultuous past. The quest for a diamond dragonborn bride became a beacon of hope and ambition, while the spectre of exile beyond the Dam of Fire loomed ominously for those who dared defy the new order established by House Leon. House Duranet's discovery of a diamond dragonborn sent shockwaves through the Jewel Isles, sparking both awe and apprehension. As Lambert Leon, driven by his obsession with dragons and the desire to unite his bloodline with the ancient lineage, eagerly awaited an opportunity to fulfill his decree. House Velanet, pledged to marry their eldest daughter to Lambert's heir, Landulf Leon, found themselves on the brink of a grand alliance. However, tragedy struck swiftly and mercilessly. In a violent storm that raged across the sea, fate intervened with cruel finality. The entire Velanet family perished as their ship succumbed to the unforgiving depths, leaving behind questions and suspicions that echoed through the realm. Amidst whispers of foul play and orchestrated tragedy to fulfill King Lambert's wishes, the Jewel Isles mourned the loss of House Velanet, while grappling with the sudden upheaval of alliances and ambitions. Lambert, undeterred by the shadows cast over the Velanet incident, wasted no time in seizing upon the opportunity fate had presented. In a solemn ceremony tinged with both reverence and controversy, Lambert Leon wedded his son Landulf to the newly discovered diamond dragonborn. The union symbolised not only the culmination of Lambert's quest to restore the legacy of dragons, but also the consolidation of House Leon's power and influence over the fractured kingdoms. Yet, Even as celebrations heralded the newfound union, lingering doubts and suspicions continued to haunt the Jewel Isles. The sudden and convenient demise of House Velanet fueled speculation and unrest among the nobility and common folk alike. The fragile peace that Lambert Léon sought to uphold now stood on the precipice of distrust and dissent, as old wounds reopened and new rivalries simmered beneath the surface. As the realm navigated the aftermath of these momentous events, the legacy of dragons and the machinations of power continued to weave a tapestry of ambition and intrigue across the Jewel Isles. A realm filled with chaos, rebellions, destruction, and death. Can it ever be wrangled and brought to peace? What happens next, you may ask? Well, those stories are yet to be told. Join us for Campaign 2 on Potato Place Gaming. Adventures await in the Jewel Isles. The Jewel Isles.
Pick.
How about that intro, folks? Welcome back to Potato Place Gaming. We're playing Campaign 2. You can go to everybody.
Oh, okay. Two.
You gotta be on the
There you
hot
go.
seat here.
No, I know, but I don't see
top middle.
all cameras.
All right. You guys look really washed out.
Do what?
I need to fix it. It came loose. I need to fix it again.
I thought that's what I
What
just
up?
turned off.
Oh, you
Bad.
did the expanded
Wasn't
spell.
that way earlier?
No.
No, it got turned
It's
off.
because that one was shut off.
Core rules is the 2024 stuff.
It's that light is
Expanded
it
rules
needs
be
more
like Tosh
work.
just called
So-
it everything.
Whatever.
Technical difficulties.
While you were
people.
gone, the party yet to be named leveled up to level 2.
Go.
Zwei.
This many for those at home.
B for victory.
I'm sure we'll see some cool things that you guys can do now.
Yeah,
So yeah, you should be good on
I
that.
can command people.
Any other
And
announcements
smite.
before we get back going? Remember, donate $5. Every $5 you donate will get us, or will get you entered to win this Captain Falcon helmet. Also, yes, we did take our costumes off, most of us that could, because they are uncomfortable and Twitch doesn't like naked.
By the way,
Free the
just so everybody is aware, we're at $2,736.50 out of $1,775 for the year.
Nice.
So about $40-ish more dollars, and we'll be $1,000 over our goal.
Alrighty.
Well, I think we can
Hurry
hit that.
up.
I think we
Next
can
year
hit
we're
that.
gonna have to beat
Donate.
it.
Donate those
Also, on a
$40.
personal
At the same
note-
time, you get
Did you
8
hit yours
entries.
finally?
On a personal note, I hit $2,000 today.
That's
There
great.
you go.
I'm still way behind.
You can always donate to mine and Nikki's as well, because we have a donation.
I still need to hit mine.
All right,
I think
well
my
then,
goal was
I
400.
still have mine incentive.
It's in
$200
there. It's in
incentive.
there.
$200 goal. $200.
Help me.
So,
Anyway,
Help a bit.
what'd you guys get from leveling up besides more hit points?
Spells.
Eldritch invocations.
smites.
Spells. I don't know if I'm supposed to say
Wild
specifically
shape.
yet.
Cunning action.
Very cool.
And I have a lot more folk.
Oh, and I have my.
And you got your
what is it?
circle.
My fighting style? Is that what it's called?
What your circle does? It's the type of druid you are, brother.
Yeah, I know. I just don't know what this one does yet. But that's the one
I can
So-
text people.
As the combat does come to a close,
Circle dreams. Oh, yeah.
you were able to defeat Kashak and Pradir, but Pak unfortunately does get away.
But we did not take
Yes.
obviously a long.
Little
You did
bit.
not take a long rest. Nope.
So damage.
It
We haven't even
is
taken a short
a few
rest.
seconds later. What are you guys
I'm
doing?
going to go to the bed of Lady Pale.
That's also where I'm
Oh,
going.
Who's all
I was
going
going-
to the bed of Lady Pale Arrow?
I assume
Everybody?
All of us.
Yes. I definitely
Okay.
want to do.
So you see Lady Pale Arrow very ill, eyes closed, looking like a cadaver on the bed. What are you doing?
Medicine
I
check.
think we might be able
You
to
make a medicine check.
Are you alive still?
I'm sorry. What?
You hear her go, no.
I think I have a +2 to that. It's a 19.
Does
on the
anyone
dice,
have
so I think
speak
that's
with
a
the
21.
dead?
She looks as if she has minutes, if not moments.
Oh.
As she does kind of look up at you, her mouth does open. You do see like a black fungus coming from the inside of her mouth.
That breaks my heart.
Well,
Also, you do look around the bed and you see kind of the fungus, mushrooms, rot, stuff like that all around her.
I mean, I'm going to take a hand.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, and I'm just going to say, Lady Palero, I don't know if you remember me, if you can even hear me right now, but this is Lady. I'm going to kind of try to whisper, get close to her ear and say.
Are you trying to do this
Yes,
without
I like to
them hearing?
whisper to her.
Okay,
Can I whisper to her?
you absolutely can. Make sure to turn off your microphone.
Mikey phone.
Just Hawkman mic.
Please donate to the Extra Life. John and
Yeah.
I still need to hit our goal.
I want to play Spyro 2 with a one-handed controller.
I still need, I think, like $320-ish to hit my goal.
Yeah,
I don't
this
think
is
I will,
200,
but
yeah.
I want to get as close to it as possible, and maybe next year do more streaming like I promised I would do this year on my personal page so I can get more money.
Also, do you want to see this face cleanly shaven with no facial hair, no hair at all?
$1,000.
$1,000 lump sum donation to Extra Life.
What were you
No
trying
eyebrows.
I was reading on Lay on Hands, and I have 5 HP to cure disease or neutralize a poison affecting a creature. Can I try it?
to do? You can certainly try.
I will try it.
You lay your hands on her, and a kind of glow comes out of your hands. Nothing happens.
What's the shot?
Trying to
I'll just.
cure disease with ibuprofen.
Right,
I'm just
but I'm
going
trying
to-
to see if maybe I can give it maybe a couple extra
Was
hours.
anybody else doing anything?
Does this
kind of prevent it a little bit?
does this affliction of hers? Can
I'm
I
just going to
tell
continue soothing her.
that it may have been from what I concocted?
We might be a little bit too late.
With your 21, yeah. Similar. This looks far worse than anything you've seen. Or, it seems to be of a similar nature as to the mushrooms that you were.
I don't
wrote
think
down.
it's literally the same thing I gave him.
No. You would gather that
Was it a
this.
stepping stone in that?
Yeah, you would gather that this is something that's been afflicting her a long time. So, as your hand does touch her, and you whisper into her ear, your lay on hands does give her strength to open up her eyes, and she does look at you all. Very gaunt face, shock of white hair, and she'll hear you and go, Vivian. And her eyes will kind of trail. And they'll go on you, Locke. And she'll look at you and say, Hey, man.
Who's Amon?
Hey, man. As her eyes do close again, Vivian, with her hand in your,
I'm just trying to soothe her.
you do feel what was left of her life leave her body as she passes in front of you.
Who do we get your information to?
Make a
now?
history check. You can do so with advantage.
Well, this is a little bit of a bummer.
Well, if they don't have a body, then there's no evidence
22.
that she died.
Where are we going to take the body?
Okay, that's okay. I didn't turn my thing back on there.
We can take the body.
Extra Life.
Well,
Donate for the,
you
to help the children.
that works either.
You don't have anything at all?
It's also Christmas. 'Tis the season to gift the
Nothing
children.
that I think would help.
Donate.
I don't. The only thing.
What goodies did you end up getting?
I can heal people.
Secrets are no fun. They're probably going to hurt
That's
somebody.
about it.
I mean,
And I can turn into a rat. I can go in there and eat all the
don't know.
mushrooms out of her
I
throat.
don't think that'll work.
I don't think that's how that works, bro. I appreciate the effort, though. You're thinking above
I
and
don't have
beyond.
anything that will help her.
But
I mean,
Extra Life. Do it. Do
I
the thing.
think
that
she's screwed.
Well, it sounds like she just passed.
What are we going to do to prove that
I
she
think
was
we should take her with us.
married without her permission? I mean, there's not much
Somehow.
we can do.
Yeah,
Because of this
I'm
one,
really
they
confused
wanted
how
her
we're just gonna
body at the
take
church.
body.
Even if the body's missing, they're still going to say, "Hey, she's died."
They
They'd
can't
have
prove
to
it though.
have a funeral. Unless they just have a casket with nothing in it.
They might. They might just say we're doing a closed casket.
Maybe.
So what are we doing? We're taking the body? Where are we going to take it?
Wait, that's the other thing. What? Yeah. What?
Where do we don't have? We don't really
I'm not
have.
going to carry a bloody
location.
body around well, throughout the city, especially
That's
not
true.
hers.
We can't carry her around. We'll leave her here, but we have to stop.
You guys did make a little bit of noise too while you're here.
Yeah. So what are we doing?
Get out of this room.
I don't know.
And go.
So what are
where?
you guys doing?
I don't know.
Well,
And go
I
where?
know
Where
we
you
know where Luke is going.
Back to the shade,
I
probably.
think
I don't know if he's going back to the shade. Well,
Are
if he
you
is,
sure?
he's going to go get some of his stuff.
why?
Yeah, because he's moving into the big house.
All right, I'll trust you.
Does that mean that Shade's probably going to move into the house?
I go wherever you go.
we need to recollect somewhere and discuss our next move and quickly.
We don't really
Also,
have
we
the
go back
place.
to our tavern.
Passive perception,
No, we don't have time.
pretty high.
16.
Well, what
Yep.
are we going to do this?
You would hear a bit of movement. You're in a pretty vaulted ceiling area, maybe about 30 feet up. You know, high windows. You do see somebody up in the very far corner. Looks like they propped up in a window and they're sticking their head in and looking at you.
There's someone in the window up there.
What?
What?
I just look.
Well, then we need to leave
Can I tell
now.
who they are? Are they Proc or Poc?
Do you have night vision?
I do, but I don't know
No,
who that is. Did
I
I,
do
see
not.
him when he was there, though?
Yeah, so you look up, you'll see this before them, but for cinematic effect, you see this figure then just kind of jump down and like a kite glide around with like a Batman-like cape almost.
Like Moon Knight.
Like Moon
It's the
Knight, that's
vampire.
right.
I knew they were vampire bats.
As this spy that you see kind of watching you guys up there. I'm sorry, I coughed right into the mic. I'm sorry, guys.
I need to take my-
Yeah, you did.
This figure kind of spins and does like a little graceful landing and lands right next to you guys. You see Lord Phalor Shalaman looking at you.
My lord!
And you guys all see Lord Phalor.
That was an entrance.
He's
Magic today.
yeah, he's wearing like dark leather armor. Looks, you know, he's in his pajamas last time you saw him. Looks like he's ready for battle. He has like a cape on that resembles the same material. It's like bat wings.
Oh my
A few
god.
daggers sheathed on the sides. Looks like he's ready for war. He'll look you over and gesture, and you see a rope come down and rappelling down. You see about 6 of his guards come down, one by one.
Yay. What?
Thank you for joining us, my lord.
It almost didn't work.
What almost didn't work?
You taking on 3 people. You're very lucky. I didn't want to leave it in your hands. You'll see him, and he does look at Lady Palero's dead body. His doesn't necessarily seem like his persuasion is changed or unchanged about her. But you do see a bit of worry in his eyes, seeing her lifeless body.
Yeah.
Well, they wed before she died. Nobody knows that yet.
The town will know in a few hours.
Not if he's dead first.
Were any of you looking at doing anything with Lady Palero's body?
I mean, I
Would any of you like looked it over, looked around the room, done anything like
I
that?
would have
that
probably
you would
looked
like?
around the room before Batman
I looked
parallel
over her
parallel
body
down.
for medical
closed her
purposes.
eyes.
But
Yeah, just make an investigation check while you're doing that too.
let's see how this
I would
goes.
have just closed her eyes.
I would have been looking around the room.
Hey, I mean, that's a 14 on the die, but a 13 investigation.
Yeah, because you would have needed to find her pulse. So you probably would have gotten in there. You do see on her chest a symbol that I will send you guys in
Okay.
the Discord. Should I send it in loot? No, I'll send
Lore.
Send it in lore. You see that symbol?
She's a seeker of the shards. Just kidding.
My God.
Just kidding.
It's all weaving together. That's a pretty fucking cool symbol, though, I'm not gonna lie. Outside of the game. It's pretty cool.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what it is either.
Do I know what that is?
Do you guys want to see if you know what it is?
Sure.
Yes.
I do not know what that is.
I sure.
I do not.
Make a history or religion check.
Well,
I mean, I've been
is there
long
a
enough,
possibility I would have
so.
seen it somewhere and just didn't know?
You know. Okay. I would say
What
no.
about me?
Maybe.
Let's try it.
I'll
Oh, probably not. Oh.
History or religion if you want to know what it is.
try.
Not even. Even if I did
18.
see it, I would have blacked.
21 on history.
21.
12?
Still better.
Did anybody get above 15 besides Locke?
I got 18.
You two definitely see that this is a demonic symbol.
Oh, neato.
You, Locke,
That's not good.
know this as a symbol that's associated with a demon queen, Zugtamoy,
A what?
the demon queen of fungi.
But I do, but I don't. I don't. This character has no idea who that is. All right.
Zuggtmoy.
Z.
Zuggtmoy. The demon queen of fungi.
Oh, that's a pretty cool symbol. Outside.
I bet
Circe's not saying that. Selena is saying that.
What are you guys doing? Are you doing anything with that information?
Nate, do you know what that is?
I will look at the Lord. What do you know of the demon queen of fungi?
You see him. He stands up a little bit more still and looks at gives her a once over, and you can see part of the symbol kind of sticking out.
That explains all the mushrooms in her throat.
That
And the
explains
My
all
God.
over.
all the mushrooms, yes.
Jesus. Chris.
He will look at it
Doesn't
and
leave much
say,
room for anything.
"That is the symbol of the enemy."
Alright, so.
So, Lady Pelero is dead.
Yes.
Would you like Lord Seraphite to be your ruler here?
I'd rather
Does
not.
that sound like a good future?
Rather see his head on a pike right now.
I'd like to shove some of those mushrooms down his throat as well.
You 5 will help me defeat him and install me as Lord Paramount of this area. Does that sound fair? If not,
Better,
you will be enemies of the kingdom
Better the devil
when I
you
become
know.
ruler.
better than Luke.
Yes.
Well, I guess
You have
could
Devil's Sight
say-
now?
No.
Okay.
That's why I wanted to take it.
You see
That's-
him, he kind of looks at either side of his shoulder.
I can't change it. I think it was better if I
And nods his head and shakes his head a few times.
Alright. I guess this is better than nothing.
I would like.
Any other information that you acquired? I only started looking when you started your fight. You really need to find another approach. You just ran in there.
Yeah, well.
Well, it worked.
He looks over a few of your wounds. Did it?
I'm still standing, aren't I?
Though I do not like you, I do need you. So he pulls out 2 health potions and hands them to you. Don't waste these. Regular health potions is what they are.
Where would Luke have gone?
I imagine he retired to his chamber.
Well, and
In the keep? Or in the
Probably.
shade?
He probably went back to his keep.
We should
Does
storm.
He never slept at the shade.
We should
Does anybody know why his keep
Why
is?
wouldn't he stay in the castle if he's now ruler?
He doesn't need to.
The announcement isn't going to be until the morning.
I agree with you.
he also had one of his allies
Sammy.
disappear. He's probably already warned him.
I believe that he's gonna try to explore his new digs. Find a nice cozy chamber.
If he is
in his
to
new
make
palace.
the whole realm believe that he is now Lord Paramount of
would-
Heartmire, why wouldn't he be in the ancestral seat?
I think you're right.
We should go there.
He's probably in fine Lady Pale Arrow's old room.
Do you know where that is? I've never been in here before.
I know where the wing is for the House Pale Arrow. I don't know the rooms exactly.
Good enough. Better than what we had, which was that way.
You look better like this. The magic clouds you.
Sammy's right here.
I think that's a thing.
And you! It'd be a lot easier if you didn't have all those baggy clothes on. It'd probably make you move a little bit better.
I move just fine, thank you very much.
Take your time. I'm ready when you are.
We should move.
Are you guys doing anything in this room? You do have 2 dead bodies.
I don't really know.
Okay, I'm
what
sorry.
are we doing with
I'm
the
sorry,
dead
you have
bodies?
3 dead bodies in this room.
Yeah, we have Pale Arrow and
I just,
two.
but while they do, yes.
You have
I just-
Pradir, you have Kashak, and you have Lady Pale Arrow's dead bodies in this room.
What? Yeah. What exactly are we doing?
I'd like to take Mr. Locke aside a moment if I could.
Okay.
Do you
Come
need
this way.
everybody to leave the room?
No. Well, maybe.
Yes.
Yes.
Be nice to him.
All right.
I like this
I'm
one.
gonna shut
If you
my mic
guys
off.
want-
Oh.
If you guys want a more comfortable time, I'd recommend going upstairs because the basement on the other side's a mess.
Yes.
There's a candle there. I got my mic off. Make sure your mic's shut off. We don't need people talking more. Hi, Sam.
And make sure we shut that door too.
Got these all.
Mike's off. Mike's
Yeah,
off.
Mike's off. All right.
Okay.
Before this, I did roll a perception check while she was talking to Lady Pale Arrow.
Mhm.
And I rolled a 22.
Do you have super hearing?
No.
Then no,
But I would
you
have
wouldn't hear
I was focusing when they were talking. I didn't know if I caught anything.
No, because you know how to. You would have been secretive
Well, I
enough
also sort of.
to. Yes. Yes.
Cover covers. Well,
After she had that conversation, and Lady Pale Arrow muttered what she did in her dying breaths, Vivian certainly gave you a calculated look.
Okay.
Mr. Locke, I couldn't help but notice that she seemed to mistake you for someone else.
Someone named Eamon.
Yes, someone named Eamon, which I do have some knowledge of nobles and the such, passing interest of mine, family trees, that sort of thing. And the only Aemon that I could really think of that she might know, being as highborn as she was it Aemon Dayshield? Why would she mistake you for that?
You would also know that as her nephew.
After all, that was her nephew.
I don't know.
I don't know. Fascinating.
Make a deception check.
Don't roll a d12 for a deception check.
Do I have to roll anything?
Make an insight check.
I hope I don't. I can't tell.
9.
Okay.
It's just interesting.
He doesn't give you anything to make him to
He's
sway
not
you
busy
either way.
giving anything away. Well, perhaps if you're sure you don't know anything, I'd really like to give you this health potion, but I just want more insight on the whole situation.
Wouldn't we all? What words did you have with Lady Pale Arrow before death?
I just consoled her. It's a private prayer that I say to those who need it.
No, you make a deception check.
It's very personal. I wouldn't want to.
No, you make an insight check.
It's cocked. That's a 13.
Deception. That is a...
Deception against a charisma-based caster.
Yeah, that's a 21.
Oh, how the tides have turned.
You don't think that she's lying? She did seem to say something. You don't get a good feeling about if there was a prayer, who the prayer said to.
Well...
You do gather, though, that she is
Oh, yeah.
onto something.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you what. Let's just respect that we both have secrets, perhaps, and that we both have boundaries for those secrets. And if you can respect that, I'll give you this potion.
Make a wisdom saving throw as she's doing this. You don't have to do anything.
That's a 19.
19? Okay, not high enough. Nothing happened.
What'd you say?
I've respected most of your secrets so far. I don't know why I would stop now.
Insight.
As long as your secrets don't get us killed.
I know, I'm in the interest of staying alive.
You can make an insight check if you like. I don't think you're lying.
An 8.
Tough guy to read.
Right. There you go. Show of good faith, if nothing else. I'll give him the potion. I gave one to Booker as well, because he's...
Anything else you guys are doing?
Well, if that's all, then I suppose we should poke around these bodies until we get on our way.
That we should.
Alright, you guys are good. John!
Hey!
Hey!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Well, that was fun.
The intrigue. Such intrigue.
I am
You never
live.
know.
Mike is on.
I am live. Mike is go. Mike is a
Yeah,
go.
make sure those
Go,
mics
Mike.
are on.
All
Make sure that
those
door's shut. Not all the way
Secret,
shut. You can
secrets.
crack it.
Secret.
Yep, that's good right there.
Sam
All right,
was
so
being
Sammy
very
was
lovey-dovey
listening
up
in. I'm just kidding.
there. Sam was being very lovey-dovey up there.
Sneezed. The cutest sneezes. Okay, my mic's on.
Oh,
shit,
gosh.
my
You all right?
bad.
You're good. Are you okay?
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing?
Drinking a health potion.
Okay.
Because I am not well.
So just regular
I'm
health
going to
potion,
poke around the
D4
bodies.
plus 2
2d4 plus 2, yeah.
I'm gonna.
for
Nothing else
one health
for money.
potion? It's 2d4?
Yeah.
Really?
First level.
For first level,
Yeah.
okay.
I've poked around enough bodies. It doesn't make me squeamish anymore.
Okay, so is anybody helping you investigate these
I
bodies?
don't know. Is anybody helping me poke with the bodies?
Oh, I guess I can.
Oh, yeah.
I'm
Okay,
not
come over
very
here.
good at investigating, but I can
I
look
don't
at the
know.
bodies.
I can just look at them.
I
If
got
somebody else wants to poke around the bodies, that's fine. We don't
I
have
got
much time.
14.
I just want to poke around the room and see if I notice anything that's like particularly
Hey, Lily.
Oh,
standing
you're not
out.
helping me. You're just...
I would help her.
Look at the bodies or
Yeah.
at the room?
The bodies.
Oh, good. I'm glad you helped instead of just rolling. That is a...
What? Then what did I roll for?
I don't
Well,
roll if you're just helping me. I roll twice.
helping gives
Oh.
advantage.
You already
Okay.
rolled. It's fine. He helped me.
both
That
helped.
is a...
It's great.
So now we've got a
You both
14 and then a
helped.
23.
Okay, so on Pradir's body, down on the ground, you do find his hand crossbow. Has one bolt loaded into it, and you find 6 other bolts. Are you writing these down before I keep going? So you find a hand crossbow and 7 bolts.
And that's like one that you just have on your hand.
No,
It's
it's
a
like
pistol.
Like what I have.
Yeah.
Okay. Plus
So you
7
have-
bolts.
Yep. You find 5 pieces of copper and 2 pieces of silver. Let me know when I can keep going.
Okay.
And you find a short sword.
Well,
On Kashak, there are 2 people.
I forgot.
You find a great axe.
What was the first guy's name again? I just remember.
Pradir.
Pradir.
Mm-hmm. You don't know his name.
Oh dear.
I know, but I'm writing.
You find a great axe. You find 6 pieces of copper and 1 gold piece.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would like, you can take their armor off of them.
I don't think we have time to do that.
You do see hide armor on Kashak,
I do.
and you see
We're back at 7.
I'm just. I want to know with that if it's just if it seems of use.
no,
Leave the hide
nothing
on.
better. And
I think
then
that's the one I see around.
yeah,
me.
Pradir is not wearing any armor.
Okay. Nah, we'll just leave it. He doesn't need it. I mean, obviously we could sell it, but hide armor and stuff something too. But very much.
So are you taking those things with you because you do not have a bag of holding?
I don't. I'll. Would you like a great axe by any chance?
I mean,
Okay.
should be able to.
Here you go. Take that.
Great axe is
Listen, everyone. I know. It's sort of
about this size.
yes.
I mean,
So-
I can use martial weapons and simple weapons.
You can use a great axe,
Yes.
Okay.
Take that.
but
Mr.
just for
Locke,
visual reference, it's not like huge.
Would you like-
About that
Right.
size.
Miss Shortfall.
No.
Ma'am.
Does a D12
No.
of damage if you're interested in that.
Well.
I think you can use a short sword.
I think I have, but I can
I
sell
think
it.
you could use one. I think you all might be.
Yeah,
able to
I
use
already
Yeah.
have one, so I don't need a second one
In
yet.
theory, I could use it.
I
but
don't want to carry
need
it. Is
I have-
basically what it is.
Four, so I'm going to take it for now because I had to give away that dagger, I think.
Mhm.
So I'll replace that in that sheet with.
And you did write down the gold and stuff you got.
Yeah, oh yes,
Okay.
I'm going to pocket that,
Okay.
and I. Yes.
You don't find anything else of note on this.
But if we stick together,
To,
I'll share.
I'm going to drink this health potion right quick.
And you do see Lord Shalaman's, his men do kind of spread across the room and kind of cover all entries and stuff like that. So you get that it's as secure as this room can be. You don't, people might be coming to this room to investigate. But it's only been like 2 or 3 minutes, I'd say.
So, Lord Shalaman,
Yes.
we're going to go kill him now?
I would love that.
We still have 20 gold, don't we?
No.
No?
We used it.
Or 20 gold that he gave us before we
Oh,
moved
yeah.
away.
Yeah.
I'm just going to back that tonight. Because nobody told me different.
You do realize we don't care that much about money, right?
I know. I just saw.
I thought she did.
saw
She
No.
Chris
specifically
looking
said-
at
Us
the
too.
looking
I
at
know,
his.
but she wasn't paying attention and investigating.
Well, that's
I
her
was
deal.
looking at stuff around the room.
Yep. You don't
To be
see
fair.
anything out of the ordinary. You see, you've probably never been in here, but the
Yes,
really
anybody's going
large
to confront
buffet
me about
table
it,
that
I'm going to take it.
sits maybe 20, pushed off to the side. You see her throne. Pretty nice looking throne, also pushed off to the side. You get that this main hall, kind of banquet hall, throne room area has not been used for its purpose in a long time and has been more her sick chamber.
That sucks.
Yeah. The entire time you've been here, she's been sick.
Yeah,
Hasn't ever been seen.
that makes sense.
You've been here for a few years or 6 months?
You said about a year when
Okay, about a year.
when
Yep.
we started.
I'm going to at will cast false life on myself, so I have 10 temporary hit points.
How long does that last?
Actually, that's a good question.
An hour.
You
Yes,
got it for an hour.
I can do it at will. So
So what are you guys doing?
We're going to try to find this
I
ancestral
would
room.
like, while everyone was doing most of that, could I have been boiling some of those mushrooms that I had?
You only have a few minutes, so no.
Okay. Yeah. We had 10 minutes.
No, not 10
Boil
minutes.
water.
You've been there maybe like you've been
No,
there for
like
maybe
2
like
minutes
2
tops.
minutes or 3 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we need to go.
Then I'm done.
So this ancestral wing. Where is it?
Make a deception check.
I would like to gather I would at least like to gather a sample of some of the mushrooms that were in the back of her throat.
Sure. Make a medicine check.
Do I see that happening?
Yeah.
It's a
I'm
15.
creeped out. Even more.
I'm even like,
Yeah,
No,
we
I'm-
see him.
What are you doing, Dad?
You also see it, Sammy.
What are you
Yeah.
doing?
don't distract me. Oh, I got a natural one.
Yeah.
What are you
Nothing.
doing to our body? Leave it alone.
We might need evidence that
I
she
think our
was
body is
stricken.
evidence if we kill the bastard.
Sammy,
then
let the
we'll
dead
have plenty of
rest.
evidence. Leave her alone.
15, by the way.
As you ask him what's the best way to her quarters, or his quarters now, he looks at you and says, I believe you could lead us there also. Couldn't you?
What does he mean by that?
If you're
Have you
talking
sat
in
here
infernal,
before?
Would you like to try on my glasses and take a good look at your friend over there?
yes.
No,
Is he offering? I'm going to do it.
Are you stopping him?
my head would
No,
stretch
because I
the
don't want
glasses.
to cause any ill.
I'm absolutely going to do
To-
that.
He hands
Curious
you
as
the,
fuck.
he hands
I'm
you the
curious too,
glasses.
shit.
Do you put them on?
Oh yes, I'm not smart enough not to.
Motherfucker has the glass.
I mean, I'm smart.
Do you
but
just
I'm
look
very-
even bigger with him on?
Yeah.
And we just had a conversation.
Yes.
3 times that size.
I trust you to
What?
keep secrets.
You just have a really big heart. That's not good.
Anyway, as a person I'm supposed to be protecting
Blah,
keeps
blah,
doing
blah, blah.
stuff that she probably shouldn't be doing.
Maybe we should
Blah,
all
blah.
put on the glasses.
Blah. No, I don't want to see anything.
You don't want to
See-
see your own heart 4 times too big?
Well,
Need to go to a heart doctor,
I
buddy.
trust Nate.
Extra
I
life.
don't need to see what's in those glasses.
Extra life.
Needs a special boy name.
I mean, I have a feeling that a lot of people at this table are special
idea.
boys.
He's the specialist boy right here, though.
Oh, that's true. He
Different
is,
kind of special. But yes.
Sammy is definitely
Not that kind
a
of special.
special
But a
boy.
different kind of special.
Not for you.
What did you say?
What happened? That's
He
for us to
hands-
tell.
He asks for his glasses back.
Those are some very fine
I don't like
glasses, my
secrets amongst friends.
More like business.
As he says that, he does lean into one of his shoulders and whispers. And,
Why don't you share with the group then?
lord. Is he still talking in infernal when he says that? So can I understand him, or is he talking too quietly?
yes, he just seems like he's saying, "Oh yes, I know." Right.
He's talking to himself.
Well, secrets make people intriguing, don't they?
Secrets can be very
Yes, they
important.
do. So what are you guys doing?
Until we get done with this, you're gonna have to tell me because I don't like being in the dark,
I know you don't.
especially with the job that I
I'm
have to
just-
do.
I'm
If we
just
can get
trying-
through this,
The more
I'm
I
sure
know,
that
the better I
all
can do
of
my fucking job.
secrets will be open to you as well.
Yes, let's increase our friendship bond. Sense of love.
Yes.
Mm.
So you guys doing anything else here?
Other than feeling sussy about some people, I guess we're going to find.
Oh, you put on those glasses.
I did.
Oh,
Did
see.
you look at Lord Shalaman?
I mean, I would have when I put them on because I would have sorted it.
Son of a bitch! So
Your mic back off.
extra life,
Use the
people,
microphone.
please, we're close. John's
Jesus Christ!
close.
What?
I don't know
what-
how much money
what-
he has.
Oh, that should be muted, but you can turn it completely off.
Extra life.
Extra life, do stuff, heal kids,
Playing
donate.
games, helping kids.
1,000 lump sum dollars, and John
Give 'em
will
the
be a
monies.
rat, a mole,
They
a
need
moleless
help.
rat from all head to toe.
A moleless rat.
No facial hair.
Don't you mean a
no
naked
chest
mole rat?
hair. Yeah, a naked,
Not a moleless rat. A naked mole rat.
a
So-
naked mole baby.
Not a moleless rat.
So somebody, can we,
Can't
As I said, fantastic glasses.
can we get
hairless rat. Naked rat.
You see me do
can we
that
get
meme?
Julian to draw a moleless rat?
Nope.
They just see me do that meme.
I mean, you can text Julian and have him draw whatever. I'm not paying for it.
They just see me do that meme.
Okay. So what are you guys doing?
I think it's time we find Luke and kill him.
Oh, that sounds like something I think we can all agree would be perfectly special.
Just
Mostly
stellar.
you all doing the
Mr.
killing, I'll
was
just
it
be
Locke?
there helping.
Yes.
Lead
The sooner
the
we can
way.
get done with this, the sooner we can get back to what we're supposed to be doing.
I start heading in that direction,
I
bolstered
follow.
by the confidence that he has in me.
Yep. So it's you 5 plus Lord Seraphite and his 6 men, so you're 12 strong.
Cool. I like.
I need
That
everybody
all.
to make a stealth check as you do go along here.
There it is.
Stealthy, stealthy.
Oh, just let me do it. It's not even that bad.
Yeah.
I might have actually failed at this.
I know it doesn't matter, but it matters to me. Damn it.
It's still real to me, damn it.
I know it doesn't matter, but it matters
21.
to me.
21.
8.
I know it doesn't do anything, but I got a natural 20, and that's a
9.
26.
11.
Okay, so you guys do go unheard. You kind of break up into smaller groups. Yeah. About half of the men go with half of you, the other half go with the other half. Lord Shalaman would request that you guys do kind of split up for this as you go in 2 groups, kind of going.
How did you request we split up?
Hmm?
You did you request to go with me?
He wanted to go with you, and then him, and 3 of his guys, and then you 3, and 3 of his guys.
Be careful. That one likes to just kill people. All at random. It doesn't even matter who they are. It could have been a chef going to get some flour out of the
It
cupboard.
could have been.
Fixate on this chef. I got it. I think I can handle
I
it.
think
You know I can
chefs
handle
are there
it.
to help people.
I don't think he was.
Be safe though, son. I'll look after you.
Be honest with me. Do I have to?
You do
do I
dodge
need to do
a
anything
few.
right now?
You do dodge a few guards as you go there. You kind of,
Obviously, but Mr. Locke
but
does, in
you
fact,
led
us.
the way pretty well. And none of you were heard. You do make your way
It's
to
going to get me killed, is it?
the
Oh,
master suite. The hallways, a little bit wider here, maybe about 5 feet wide. It's still not huge, like you'd think like a castle would be. More modern castle rather than fantasy castle. Think of it like that.
Posh.
But you are up a few more stories, kind of up more towards the top of the tree tower. And you see what looks like the door to the master bedroom, guarded by 2 guards that are just standing there like this. And you all do kind of peek around the corner. What are you guys doing?
Are we separate though? It's just,
No. So you're just traveling in 2 separate groups once you get to where you're going. And a few of Lord Shalaman's guards do kind of spread out a little bit and make sure that you're not going to be came upon.
Who looks the friendliest?
Sammy technically does, but that wouldn't be the greatest for us.
Oh wait, we're doing the old wild shape rules.
Yep.
Are we going
can
to?
anybody know if he's like requests ladies of the night?
Are we requesting that I be a
No.
lady of the night?
No.
No, God. No.
Refuse that.
First of all, apparently he just got married, so that would look wrong. But
The
I
bachelor
promise
party,
you, my dear, that
lady.
happens in
The
royal
love of
houses
the night.
quite
Don't be a lady.
well, how do you know
Interesting
that?
thought. Can you throw a dagger as well as I can?
I can throw a dagger.
That's an option. If you don't mind getting your hands dirty.
They're going to try.
We're
Just save it in case.
I'm going to
Oh, God,
wild shape
Hannah.
into
Video game mentality.
Well, I'm just saying he doesn't need to
Hi,
do it
Lily.
right this second.
I'm
We're going to see
going
if this
to
is going
do
to work
it.
first.
It said that
on 3.
So, what's happening?
I am wild shaping into a giant badger.
So, as you and Lord Shalaman both get out daggers and prepare to both throw them at, you see Sammy wild shape into a
Giant badger.
badger.
Whatever.
Brown
So,
fur.
about the size of like a lab, like a Labrador Retriever,
Right.
if it's a giant badger, right? Yeah.
Medium beast.
On 3.
Stop doing that.
On 3.
1,
I just want to go home.
2.
And you do both lean over, make an attack roll. You can do it with advantage since
Ooh.
you are,
Hidden.
yeah.
He's not going to hurt you. We would have done it by now. It's fine.
6.
And they're only about 15 feet away. They're not too far
Oh,
away.
that's
Look at him.
23 to hit.
Tell me that he's somebody who would do that.
How much?
23 to hit.
Yep. So you both hit.
Yet.
And you hit the close one, he hits the far one. And as they begin to kind of fall, you see Lord Shalaman very, very quickly, like almost with the shadows, go over and he catches both of their bodies and lays them down.
There's a ninja.
Well done.
Are we getting power level? Sorry, I'm not.
You
I'm
can't
still a
speak.
badger. I'm just wanting to say that really bad.
What are you guys doing?
I'm going to go get my dagger from the throat.
I guess we make our way in. I'll make my way.
Staying in the middle where it's
It's like being in the RPG when you're being escorted by the level 20 guy or whatever it is. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what level he is.
Not 20.
No, definitely not.
Definitely
So
higher.
you guys are outside of the door to the master suite that you believe Lord Seraphite is in. What are you doing?
Well, should
Mhm.
we barge in?
And he looks. You know we're being quiet, but I'm sure he already knows we're here.
Let's not keep him waiting then.
Well, let's just barge on in then.
That's
Great idea. You
that's
first.
what we mean by
Alright.
not keeping him waiting.
What are you doing?
Maybe you should check the door. No, I wouldn't know that. So.
What
I
are
mean,
you doing?
if he's wanting, if he's
I just
He's
thought we should
expecting-
Are you
us.
talking or are you barging?
I'm gonna get the shield. Bam!
There we go.
Okay, make a strength check.
Oh, sweet Jesus. Oh, God.
God, right, Jesus.
Well,
The straight strength, that's 11.
Yeah, it's a door, so you slam through the door.
Hello.
Do you rush
here's
in there?
Booker.
Do you rush in? Or are
I
you
mean, I go
standing
in
the door?
and kind of do a quick sweep of look.
Okay, so you
And
go in.
forward momentum. I'm going to be inside anyway.
It's
so.
a pretty decent sized room. It's not huge, maybe about 30 feet by 30 feet. You see master bed. You see dressers. You see all the accoutrement that we would think would be in a lord's or lady's bedroom. You see a nice fireplace. You see like a spot that kind of like overlooks outside. You do see Lord Seraphite sitting in a chair. You do see Captain Storm of the City Guard. You see... let's see how many other guards are in there.
no, sweet
You
God.
see 4 other guards in there. So you see 6 people there total. As you do barge in. And the guards don't necessarily seem to, they put their hands on their swords, but they're not necessarily
Attacking.
attacking.
What's a negotiation?
So you do all shuffle in one by one. Is anybody saying anything?
Besides him saying, "Hello, I'm Booker."
We gotta.
I don't know if that was literal. Was that literal?
Well, if not, Lord Phaelor, Lord Phaelor
better than
Shalaman
saying-
will walk in.
What happens in front of me?
He will
No.
walk in, and look at Lord Seraphite and give him an incredulous smile. He will say, "Your time is over, demon filth." As he reaches into his pocket, you see him pull out a ruby vial, like a little tiny vial.
Who's doing that? Seraphite?
Nope.
Or
Lord Chalaman.
Gentlemen.
The one that's with you.
Yeah.
And it seems to have some sort of like red viscous fluid on the inside of this. He will raise it in his hand, and he will say, "Zariel, Archduchess of Avernus, Linda Sade, send one of your faithful to help us. Show this demon filth why I serve you." And he smashes it down onto the ground. You see a red fiery portal begin to open up
Shit.
and wait about right there. At this point, you see all the guards begin to kind of draw their swords. A moment goes by.
What?
Nothing comes out of the portal. Lord Chalaman looks panicked.
Yeah.
"My queen, please send aid!" As he just kind of look around and he looks down through the portal as the portal closes off. Yeah, the portal kind of slashed violently, shut off. Nothing produced from whatever the other side of this was.
I think you might have been cut off, my sir.
Lord Seraphite will stand up.
Oh, shit.
"Oh, did your devil patron not tell you? The blood war is almost over. We have begun to claim the 9 hells, as we have the Jewel Isles." As he says this, his voice begins to kind of change and drop, become more distorted and almost feminine sounding. As Lord Seraphite's form also begins to snap and shift and change violently like the bones are snapping. And he or it will say, "Hell is ours." We'll end the session there.
Dun dun dun.
What the fuck?
I think we might need to
How is
leave.
even that?
What the hell is that? What the hell is
What
that?
is the Blood Wars? What am I going?
What Avengers spin-off is that?
Maybe I was better off being dead.
Oh my god, what the
Well,
shit?
thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Yee.
I'm excited.
I'm excited and scared.
Tucker, yes.
As always, we are playing for Extra Life. We're playing games, helping kids. That donation link is down below. We have shattered our 2024 goal.
More shattered, like exploded.
Let's keep on with the momentum going into the new year. Harrison does have a giveaway. For every $5 donated, you get entered into a drawing for a Falcon Punch helmet. Captain Falcon helmet.
Remember to say Falcon in your donation,
Yes.
so we know.
Check
Look
out
at those
the
sexy
lovely-
sons of bitches.
Lovely portraits.
I would do everybody in it.
Even the bunny.
Even the bunny?
Even the bunny. It's all on the table in this session. Everything's out.
Not everything.
Thank you again, Andreas of Fantastical Filaments. He's the one who did our miniatures that you saw tonight. Thank you, Julian at Astral Grave. He's the one who did our Potato Place Gaming logo. He also did our wonderful character portraits. You can see that Harrison just showed all of them. That portrait will be available in the new year on the shop to get all of us in one thing.
Is that it for announcements?
We also have donations sent up still for the rest of the year. I mean, I would probably go through it into next year, but a donation goal of $200 for playing Spyro 2 with a one-hand controller. Just put in the comment Spyro 2 or Spyro or something to that effect, so we don't get mixed up between the Falcon helmet, Rob's campaign.
You hear that, Vince?
Donation
That means your $5 you donated and didn't say Falcon in the thing.
He didn't even
count.
know about the donation. He was just donating money. That's what he told me.
Why did he comment on there? He wants the Falcon helmet.
He
then
didn't
after
know. He just donated. He didn't know about. He joined after you announced.
We will
it.
add listening to his impressive set of skills.
Anyway, so yeah, use the comment, and that way we know where the donation incentive is going towards. Also, there is a $1,000 lump sum donation, if that wasn't said already, for retrieving everything from my head.
Yeah, for the
The
naked
moleless
rat.
rat
So,
Oldest rat.
that John will.
everybody, have a very Merry Christmas. Have a Happy New Year.
Merry
Will we be
Christmas.
back before the New Year?
Not in
No.
a D&D stream.
We come back on the 3rd, which is like the
That's
first
right. So
Friday.
yeah, have a very
believe-
Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Have a good
I'm
one.
probably
Happy Chrysler.
Merry Christmas.
I'll probably try to catch up a little bit of streaming since I was busy editing video, and so I didn't probably catch up.
Yeah, I
the
might
weekend or
have to
something.
do one to make up.
You will see us very soon. Have a very Merry Christmas. Before we go, play that intro one more time. Goodbye.
Yay!